Hello, hello. Hello, hello. See, I probably could adjust the volume a little better. Trying to get the volumes a little closer to how they should be, sort of, anyway. And I'm just being fiddly after a point. Anyway, here we go. Gonna get some daily things done. And the TFOs. There's some new ones here. Crystal and Chaos. Gonna turn off the volume on my other computer. Just wanted to make sure like the volume levels were similar to not be too obnoxious, not be too quiet, something like that basically. Let's see the endeavors here, what we have to work with. Kinetic damage space, anti-proton damage ground, and defeat Tholian's ground. Okay, something with Tholians in it. But yeah, let's see here. Get some reputation stuff done. And I don't really care about the discovery stuff, but let's claim the tiers. Just building up more gets at least fleet ship modules and stuff. I'll only be able to do the daily 30 thing there then, because then it drops down below the 15 level mark for the hourly one. Only has one car mark, so nothing to do there. So a few varieties of space dinosaurs. The Voth are supposed to be like Parasaurolophus or something like that. The Gorn are like Velociraptors. It's all an interesting premise. Getting these things going, so we'll have more stuff from it. Gotta be careful if I accidentally click when it says like construction item, that takes up all the marks pretty much. Here we go. Oh crap, only. Well, let's get the model rocket launch thing done, and I'll get the temporal marks for that events. But yeah, here's featured now. There's these three new TFOs: Crystalline Catastrophe, Azure Nebula Rescue, and Vault Ensnared. So we'll see about those. And hey, Ferdy, how you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna get the model rocket launch done and get some more temporal marks since I accidentally clicked too much on that. I'm okay. How are you doing? Good. Yeah, starting this up here. I accidentally clicked on the temporal marks thing while I'm just short by one mark, so I'm getting that. Hey, hope the dinner's good. Yeah, gonna play the model rocket launch here a little bit. Hopefully they don't give me purple. Yay, it's not purple, it's red at least.
Welcome to the first
Alright. There's that, and clearing that up. And alrighty, the closest heap here is right by that rock. And let's see, next one's over there. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I changed this up so I only have the shoddy and the Sompek. I can change that now. No, I don't want to get rid of that. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Oh well. 2 seconds, 1, and then W, and shift, and space to jump, and space, well, Montana anyway. Yep. One of the last couple days, I think.
You found a hull part. Take it back to your workstation.
On the console... Oh crap, I'm rubber banding. On the console, it would be 7 a.m. on the 7th that it's the last... like when it ends there. So pretty much tomorrow's the last day that can go. But yeah, hopefully that works out.
Forest fires have been reported in the area. Responders arriving soon. Be careful.
Hope you got the nobles or wills within the last couple days. Oh crap, I didn't get an item. What the heck? Okay, still need to wait, and usually it's 3 clicks to get... Yeah, well, the 7th is technically the last day, but it's like 2 p.m. here, but on PC anyway, 2 p.m. on PC, but on console it said 7 a.m. on the 7th. So, yeah, I don't know why there's such a difference there, that they'd update it that fast. But there are 3 new TFOs.
You found a
cool.
stabilizer part. Take it back to your workstation.
I don't remember exactly how I got that to work. I think it's in inventory and you have to click on it, and then maybe like go to the manage ships thing to ready the ship. I don't know if you need to be a fleet admiral to use it or not, since it's T6. Yeah, it should be under inventory. Hopefully. Come on. Wow, this is being extra slow.
A large cache of parts has been discovered.
Right,
Grab as many
area.
pieces as you can.
Okay. So here's some glowing things. Yeah, and I'll show how I do inventory management a bit after I get the last of these things here. Like, we still need to get an engine. And I only have an uncommon.
You
hull
found an
and
engine part.
now.
Take it back to your workstation.
I try to get the closer ones first, and then that. And huh? What's the? I saw that symbol before. I don't know what that means. The one to the left of the smiley face, at least on desktop, I haven't seen that before. Well, like separately yesterday. Maybe it goes along with the sunglasses. I'm not sure if it shows on any screen other than mine, but it's like a person standing next to an A. But yeah, it's interesting. Anyway. There we go. Still haven't gotten a better hull part. Yeah, it's like, it's probably an artifact from YouTube using AI to program things now. Who knows though?
You found a hull part. Take it back to your workstation.
At least presumably they probably
Looks like an
started
extra
doing
part
that
got
more,
separated from the pile.
which is probably why there's so many more glitches. But yeah. Could be worse somehow. Life finds a way. And especially YouTube finds ways to be worse for its creators. It's part of the joy of not having everything already. But whatever, though I complain too much, I know. Okay, down by the riverside is over here one of the largest heaps of the engines. Yep, there's the waterfall. This portion sort of reminds me of when I had an Xbox One, I played Far Cry 5, and there was like a fishing simulator
You found
thing
an engine part.
that had
Take
an
it
area
back
like
to your
this.
workstation.
I mean, there's a few different places you can fish in the game there, but yeah. Anyway, so now we have just rare ones, so we'll have to do this, and I have a thing called auto loot on, which helps to actually speed this up. So on options, enable auto loot, so that way I don't have to click take item each time. So now it's just a matter of getting that. Oh, I liked Far Cry 5. I haven't played the other ones yet.
Is over.
I sort of was like, yep, it helps to not have to press each of the buttons, and I'm just going to use the mouse since it takes too long. And hello, Guitar Puppet 79. Cool, neat. Caneberger, cheers. Thank you. But yep, here we go. 9 seconds until I need to focus on clicking to match the waveforms, setting the red waveform to match the blue waveform there. So here we go. Adjust parts, and up amplitude and less wavelength, and adjust. Okay, down amplitude, and there we go. And matching that, then that. Looks like we got a hall part. It's a 1 out of 3 chance for each one. So 1 out of 3 times 1 out of 3 times 1 out of 3, 1 out of 27. So we're getting all 3 of them right. Sort of, anyway. And you only have a few seconds, pretty much. Yeah, man. We still only have rare of the other ones. Come on, 5 seconds, probably not enough time for even this last one, but here we go. Oh well, not matched. Oh well. Let's get over here and get the support drones out. Now I have that song on my stream to be annoying for YouTube. Hopefully it doesn't cut it off. It's just within the game. But yay, victory though. Sorry. I should probably mute the music before it's getting too annoying, but yeah, I just need temporal marks. And there we go, and leave map now. This will probably get me a notification and an email for having the music from the game, because it's an official music thing rather than just whatever, but hopefully it's not going to be too annoying. Alright, collecting R&D, so we get these schools maxed out, and we got Adept Shield Specialist somehow there for getting to level 10, I guess. Gonna keep leveling up science. We have beams up to level 15, and let's go start, and then right away we can click that again and get that going 2 more times. But then we have to go and scroll down on the next one, since it only allows like 3 researchings of a given technology within a given time period. So now that's 20 hours until the next time we can click all those buttons. Hey Joe. Yep, Zephyr Conquered song from Star Trek First Contact. Yep. That's cool, right? And yep, there's my friend Joe there, Ferdy, and welcome Joe, Ferdy, and Guitar Puppets. But yeah, anyway, let's go to, alright, Admiralty. Yeah, we gotta level up the Klingon Empire a bit. So alright, the orange things here, the campaign XP, I'm gonna go for that mostly. So these only give 90 campaign XP, this one gives 2.1. and it only has like 30 each required, but inside the event thing sometimes there'll be modifiers, but it's all saying 30 at the moment. So alright, that's easy enough to do. And large critical rating, or 10 plus critical, it's okay. So just above 30 on each stat, whatever it'll be is okay pretty much. Doesn't matter that much. We could probably send like one of the lower tier ships, or like a lower tier ship and a couple shuttles maybe. But yeah, let's see here. One that could get everything at one go would be nice. If I had something that's just okay, the compiler science dreadnought will do that, and plus 35 Cywin alone. Yeah, maybe not. Lokari one, no, that's too much. Crinum science vessel, these are getting to be too much here. Alright, so these all have too many stats. Probably should just do crappier vehicles. I mean, they're lower stats, but they're not crappy. It's just save the better ones for heavier things. But yeah, light cruiser, the Miranda class ship. And now we need 11 there, 17 there, 17 there. Okay. Something like that. So let's see, the first one above each of those. Maybe. Almost. Come on. Ah well. That's a bit much. Dang it. Okay. 10 plus all stats. There, that'll make it 100. Okay. There we go. Now that's done with the least amount needed. So alright, 721 there. So let's get that. 80. Here's the event modifier thing. Industrial replicators request, so 10 plus engineering required. So that's a thing. We could use the Phoenix for ignore all event modifiers, but it's not that much of a difference. So let's see if we can find one that's going to be nearly above all those. So 80 on the engineering one. Let's see here. 70, 20 plus. Well, we could start with that one. And let's see here. Now we need 10 more engineering and 35 tactical and 40 science. So something with high science, and this requires 20 plus attack for any ship that's not a small craft. So, alrighty then. So 40 science minimum. Now let's go with the compiler. There we go, and could probably put the minus 25% maintenance on there. And there we go. And let's see here, next one, 450 is the most. So let's see, now this requires 115. Ferdy, what do you think of that? 115 science required. Wow, time for space zombies. Anyway, let's see here what we have for that. So the Rhode Island has 78. Pastec has... oh, this has an ignores plus or minus science from events. Okay, so that could work out with the Pastec. Yep, 115. Whoa! Pretty much. Now it only requires 40. But now the other things require 59 and 9. So we got a whole bunch of engineering to go. That thing ignores the science addition required thing there, so that changed that up a little bit. So yeah, 59 engineering. Let's see, first one above that might be, well, close. Alright, 56. 49, 53, 66, there we go. At least that's above it, and then let's put a small craft on, so 5 times critical rating from all stats. There we go. So, alright, 90, 90, 450, there we go. And we'll probably get this done the next time, but yeah, let's just make sure of it as much as I can anyway. So this requires 65, 55, 65, and all that stuff. Okay. So let's see, what do we have here? We have Quark's Triumph we could put on there. And now we need, oh, let's see, 20 minus 4, 16 required there, 10 there, and 20 plus 4, 24. So, okay, something like that, okay. And let's put that there. And a little bit more, right, 4 there, and 12 there. Now, 1 science vessel, there we go, 1 of each class. Okay, so 174 for this one now. So this is 35, 70, 35. So alrighty then. Let's see, this one has 36 there. And, oh, we need to max out tactical. Well, let's get the Aquarius there. And what's this, engineering and science that we need more? So the other one here, the advanced escort, there we go. Alright, 90, 95, 52. Alright, now we need 125 science, wonderful. Let's put the Phoenix on it. And now it only requires 95 of that. So let's get a couple of the heavier science ships, like the Crinum science vessel. And let's see what else is there. Okay, 25 there, 1 there, 7 there. So yeah, anything that's above 25 science should be fine. Yeah, that's going the other way. So let's see. That'll be way too much, but yeah, more the better for the critical at least. Alright, and this one here, 15 in each. That should almost be able to be done with a single ship. So yeah, 15 in each of those. So there's one. There we go, and we could put the other small crafts here. And heck, the Enterprise in X1. There we go. Getting that going, and then let's see, 252 here. And I think once we get to level 10, we'll also get another ship for the Admiralty system thing here that allows, that would be from the Klingon faction. So probably even better. So okay, 90 engineering. So let's get Garrick's ship, the Cardassian Union vessel Tane, named after his father in Auburn-Tane, I think. Or is it his father? Yeah, anyway. I think it is, anyway. But, alright, so... Alright, 30 minus 6 is 24. So 24 there, 6 there. So we just need 24 and... Okay, so the lowest is... Yeah, we can get the last two of the weaker crafts here going, including the Stargazer. There we go. And now we don't have any more places to put anything, so that's done for now on this portion. Yay, everyone cheer, I'm sure, because it's like, enough with this. Get on with it! I know. But yeah, let's get this going. And okay, this needs entertainment provisions, 7 entertainment provisions, and I have 380k, so at least cost that energy credits here. So 7 of those. Getting that done, and then we can begin that assignment. And then these prototype turrets, this is absurd because it costs 50k credits. It requires 50k energy credits, whereas on the exchange you usually get like a stack of 20 of them for less than 2,000 credits. So I don't get why that's a thing, but we're in the Alpha Quadrant, so this is usually here in the Alpha Quadrant that all these turrets cost 50k to get like 10 or 20 of them, I forget exactly. So yeah, let's not do that though. Yeah, it is, isn't it? But anyway, let's just do that and get some of these on the way. So more things here, more XP. Like the gains are not that much. 50 XP, 6 experience, 47 military XP, 5 dilithium ore. Oh, and I can refine dilithium now probably, right? So yeah, let's... Oh, no, I guess not yet. We only have a 2,900 right now. So that'll be probably sooner than later. Oh well, let's get this started. All these things that I can do while I'm here. You know what? I haven't seen what's in the current map for the Gamma Quadrant, because I usually just stick to the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. But yeah, let's go just randomly here and see what we can see. There's a battle zone briefing, and it has the DS9 music. We could slow this down so we can turn a little faster. But yeah, let's get out of the sector here. Let's turn that off. So let's see here. What's in the Gamma Quadrant? The Kirill. Excuse me here. Kirill system. Klaxonoth system. I don't know what all these are. I really did like DS9 as a show. With the captain being named Ben and everything, no, just joking. But anyway, let's see. We need to deal kinetic damage, space, anti-proton, ground down, and defeat Tholians. So let's see here what we can do. So Tholians. Well, let's get these out of the way though. This isn't it. This is... Where is it that I'm going? Okay, duty officers. Okay, current map. There's nothing on there. What the heck? Right, well, let's see if there's anything here. What on earth? I guess it's not loading up anymore. Well, that's annoying. Let's stop and see if it's just taking forever to load up because there's nothing around me. Maybe they didn't do much here yet. Okay, now we're able to get something at least. But yep. Experimental warp core upgrade. Okay. Anything here? It just sometimes takes forever to load up. But other times it is just plain empty. Okay, well, let's go. Ferdy, do you want me to start the Scorpion's Abyss now or wait a bit more? Like, it's probably still early. Like, hopefully supper's going well for you. But yeah, let's go find something else. I guess I can go back to DS9. I have the kinetic... oh, I did get the reputation thing for the Omega, the assimilated module thing. So, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to do the reputation for the temporal task force. Gotta get that going. Here we go. And here we go with the hourly one. But yeah, under Task Force Omega, I got... what's it called? I got the assimilated... the universal assimilated module that has the critical chance and critical severity buffs. Alright. Have a good supper. And yeah, I'll just do other things for the meantime. But yeah, as soon as ready, I'll get to that though. But yeah, yeah, I could just go to the Terran battle zone here in the Badlands where Voyager was heated into the Delta Quadrant. I might try to change it up and do the Tour of the Galaxy thing and get a bunch more energy credits. But I probably should go for the Endeavors, anti-proton damage ground. I'll need to get stuff that has anti-proton. Like, okay, under inventory we might have some anti-proton stuff already. Yep, thank you. But yeah. Alright, gonna keep going with this stuff here. Have all these research material things that help to craft new items. Like, often one of the best types of items under each different thing are the, under, alright, duty officers, then R&D. But like, say under beams, there's advanced battery amplifier. Oh, we have the component for the advanced battery superconducting loop, so we could get one of those, but that would also require having a scientist and an open slot available. Right now we have the scientist, or the fabrication engineer particularly, but we don't have anything here. We need to actually go purchase this slot from your fleet research lab. You know, I haven't really done much exploring of that. Where on earth is that actually? So, Fleet Research Lab. Let's go see what the Fleet Research Lab is. It probably varies, like, depending on which fleet you join, whether or not they'll have a lab already. But, yeah, if they're already mostly developed, it's going to be able to be gotten to sooner already then. I'm so bad at explaining things. The game. Alright. Crap. Okay, I didn't need to bump into the station. Or traffic control. Alright, beam to interior. Alright, there we go. I guess we didn't need to run up to there. Oh, this is the same station that's in the Crinum thing. But yeah, let's see here. So what are these areas? So they have an assignment officer, chief engineering officer, chief medical officer, bridge officer, vendor, outfit tailor, and some other areas. So let's see here. Let's go to this side, I guess. See what's here. So research. So what's all this business? But yeah, this is from like Future Proof, I think. They had all this. So this requires dilithium. Engineering kit module, medical generator 12, shield recharge 12. So this requires dilithium, which I probably still can't get refined. Nope, not yet. So that'll be after whenever it lets me. But yeah, there's all these kit modules, tactical kit modules, science kit modules. I think your character is a science one, so that would, they'd have science kit modules like nanite health monitor, exothermic induction field, and yeah, there's some other ones of those names as well. But yeah, those are there anyway. And this is just a tailor, modify outfit, don't really need to do that. Secondary deflector store. Oh, for ships that have secondary deflectors. So let's see here, this would be... I don't know if the Noble does, I don't remember. I don't have one on the Lexington. It just has a regular one. But yeah, here's secondary deflectors apparently at the Fleet Research Lab. And let's see here, what's over here? Duty officer store. So, Crinum researcher, 15,000 fleet credits each. So this would be just duty officers, not like bridge officers to replace anyone with. So fleet Crinum researcher, very rare. So 30k. I have 161, so we could get all three of these. So let's just get one of each, maybe. So I don't know how well that'll work in Admiralty ships. Well, this would cost 500,000k to get a Crinum Imperial ship, Antiquity. Okay, well, I don't have that, and 100k lithium at that as well. So, bridge officer vendor. So what do you have here? You have Crinum female science bridge officer, tactical bridge. Okay, all that would cost 34k dilithium and 16k, or wait, what? And 160k of the fleet module things. See if there's anything up here near this reactor of doom. That's totally shielded perfectly fine according to OSHA in this universe. And here's the holographic zone that had where you tested out various scenarios before picking the one that got the discount at, what was the guy's name? Red Felden? From the other thing. I don't remember his name, but in Voyager Year of Hell, that was, well, the two-part episode thing there was one of the better episodes of Voyager. I still need to watch the rest of Voyager, though. But yeah, we don't. Okay, access exchange. We could put some crap on the exchange. I don't use the Infinity lock boxes because I don't pay for keys. If I get keys for anything, it's like as part of an event thing or whatever, and then I'll open a couple. Or like when they did the Ethereum things, I got they gave out the keys for those, and I got the Ethereum Concordian proton split beam rifle that I gave to the Kobali character Liara there. Well, I named Liara, but whatever though, Jinsei something. But yep, she was at the end of the Delta mission on the left-hand side of the maze. But yeah, whatever though. Here we go. There's a few other characters you can win, like I still have an Alachi one and a Voth one that you get from completing other missions. But I don't have more room on my ship to have them go, and I don't feel like removing any of my crew currently to make room for them. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, normal event queue R&D shouldn't probably sell that. But yeah, there's less items now in inventory by just eating most of them into the void. And let's see, Sporecaster, that's from the Lucari thing, I think. And Radiant Anti-Proton Beam Array, except I need anti-proton things on the ground, which the Omega stuff usually gives, like this Borg Anti-Proton High Density Beam Rifle. Like just doing the daily and hourly ones, you get a bunch of these that look like M16s, but fire anti-protons. You know, it's funny, there was this show called Earthstar Voyager, and it's like there was a moment where the guy's saying that there's an antimatter field or something like that, and he tosses a can into it and it just melts like it went through acid or something. But it's just like, no, that's where the movie would have ended, because that would just be like extra crispy. But yeah, anyway, access bank. We're gonna put away some other items in the bank here, like, okay, all these token things, like the Peace del Leviatori spore canisters, and let's see, where's the other thing, the isomorphic injection thing there. Those are all just tokens for getting reputation gear pretty much, so they have an unlimited stack amount and don't really need to be anywhere. The universal timeline stabilizer, I changed that out for the assimilated module from the Omega ordeal thing, which I think works a little better anyway. Well, I mean, the timeline stabilizer just provides a turning buff, and it has like this weird effect that looks like some kind of it just looks weird. So it doesn't really do that much that I can tell. So the other thing increases critical chance, and that's always good to have to max out potential damage output anyway. Like, it's only some of the times that it'll work, but it's more than nothing at least. Sometimes. Anyway, it's a video game. So let's see here, what do we have here? Duty officer assignment. So if we had anything to do, applied space-time manipulation. Okay, you guys can get onto that. There's a thing there. And I still have no idea where on Earth. Okay, under duty officers, R&D, in progress, and purchase this slot from your fleet research lab. I'd like to know where that is, but I'm looking around here to see if there's anything to see. Like, will it cost a whole bunch of fleet credits or something? Alright, there's these consoles, and we do have above the limit for getting those. So console science exotic particle focuser. So this has plus 31.9 exotic particle generator, improves exotic damage, and plus 14.2 maximum shield capacity. And so these are different stats. In the brackets it has EPG is electroplasma generation, or exotic particle generation. Okay, exotic particle generation, and SHHP is shield HP. Okay, and this one has control X, so exotic particle generator, control expertise. Okay, control X is control expertise, and EPG is the exotic particle. This is drain X, so that's drain expertise, improves energy, shield drains, and resistance to the same. And that's all that stuff. So they just have a whole bunch of these exotic particle focusers. Let's see, restorative particle. Okay, restorative particle ones, what do these do? And these cost 5,000 fleet credits and 2125 dilithium, whereas these, oh, I just didn't notice, it costs 5k fleet credits either way. Alright, so the restorative particle focuser also has 39.1 exotic particle generator and 14, what the heck, it's the same thing, it just has a different look to it. So these are both ultra rare tier, meaning they can only be upgraded to epic once later. So okay, alright, well, two different looks for the same thing pretty much. And not finding the tab for another research thing yet. Daily research and development missions. Okay, so help me by creating one of the following items: fleet research, daily engineering, temporal phase discriminator, temporal beam focuser, temporal targeting scanner, divergent scanner, temporal phase refrequencer, temporal now. Okay, there's all these things that we'd actually have to have a research slot open for, so maybe one of these consoles. So this is a kit frame store. And this would cost 42,000 fleet credits and 8,500, a little over a day's worth of refined dilithium to get a veritable science kit. So, oh, they have engineering kit frames as well. So veritable, no, not veritable, versatile engineering kit. So okay, and PSG is what? It has 26.2 weapon proficiency, improves ground weapons, 26.2 personal shields expert, improves ground shields, and 26.2 armor expert. Oh, okay, PSG is apparently pulse sonic ground, or no, sonic P. What the heck? Okay, PSG. Oh well, it has a pushback effect. Knocks back 7.2 meters, interrupt, so it stuns an enemy pretty much, and gives more distance. Although if you have a trait like, okay, under traits I have up close and personal, so to self, plus 0 to 10% bonus range weapon damage based on distance to target, maximum bonus when less than 1.5 meters, No effect beyond 4.5 meters. So like 5 feet to, well, I mean, whatever though. Something like that anyway. So yeah, there's all that. But yeah, for that, pushing back enemies isn't as useful for that effect anyway. Let's see, do the doors open? Nope. Okay, there's an upstairs level. I don't see for sure there's anything else here on this floor. So going up here. And it just looks like decorative scaffolding. Can we even climb that? Nope, doesn't look like it anyway. This is neat looking, but just superficial. So alright, contact fleet officer. I mean, yeah, let's just get out. Contact fleet traffic controller, return to sector space. So yeah, I don't know, somewhere there's gotta be the way to buy the extra slot from the fleet thing. Probably costs a whole bunch of fleet credits, I don't know though. But it's somewhere there. So let's see, endeavors, we still gotta go kinetic damage, so I'm gonna do some of the Badlands Battle Zone for now then. Get some kinetic damage dealt, and then I'll need to switch up some of the gear for making sure we can dish out anti-proton damage, maybe in like the Voth Battle Zone. But that'll be a little bit after this. Right now we have a whole bunch of torpedoes, which tend to make kinetic damage anyway. Plus the Omni Beam that's from the Omega reputation thing. Okay, so yeah, here we go. It's already at the... oh, time remaining 6 seconds. Oh, come on, they're already gone. Oh well, so much for that. Let's get out of here.
The Terran forces have been pushed back!
Yeah, okay. That's like 2 minutes to wait, which isn't that much time, except it is a lot of time. So yeah, let's go to not events. Oh, I did want to do, let's do the TFOs here. Alright, under events, there's these featured TFOs, Crystalline Catastrophe. Let's try that one. I already did the first contact one today and earned 18k dilithium. So let's go with the featured thing here, Crystalline Catastrophe, and see how long that takes to load up. And for now, I guess I can fly to, I don't know, DS9. Oh, there we go anyway, don't need to do that, accept, and I guess I can just fly around here a little bit while waiting for it to load the rest of the group. Maybe this will get all the kinetic damage for that done with, and we'll also need to defeat Tholians on the ground and deal anti-proton damage. Alrighty, any moment now it'll start. I do like the music. That's one thing they really did well, is all the classical music in Star Trek. Goes well with the space artwork kind of stuff. Oh well, we should still be there. It's all in the red, so just gotta wait for it to go. But yeah, it's like, tired of waiting, tired of waiting. Now, come on computer, hurry up. There we go. Here we are. The joy.
Your assistance in taking down the crystalline entity is most appreciated. I fear we do not have much time at our disposal. I can brief your strike force on the entity's combat capabilities and recommended countermeasures. Starfleet first encountered a crystalline lifeform in the 24th century, when it annihilated a Federation colony on Omicron Theta. Many years later, it was destroyed by the USS Enterprise. At the time, we believed the lifeform to be unique. But since then, more of these hostile entities have appeared in our galaxy. This region of space in particular is under attack by one such entity. As a result, Starfleet and the Klingon Defense Force have been authorized to engage the crystalline entity and end the threat caused...
It's funny how they have all that narrative lasts longer than the timer, but I guess it's interesting to hear if you need to hear something though. It's kind of thematic, even though after a point it's like, let's get to it. Okay. Now we got the kinetic damage already done, just from the torpedoes probably. So that endeavor's dealt with. I'll just need to find a way to dish out some damage to the Tholian with the anti-proton beam in the video game here. Need to get more health, capture generators 2, and repairs, all those things. Yeah, we're defeating the crystalline entity, or at least one of them. Down to 60.
The entity is absorbing energy. Hold fire and maintain.
Probably can take on whatever dish out. Yeah, let's hold fire. There we go.
The crystalline entity has halted its energy absorption. Resume fire.
Will do. Let's go. Yeah, it's like in the game Sins of the Solar Empire, there's Advent has some battle cruisers that have that ability where it takes down damage that it's gotten and then dishes it back out as well. It's just like a standard trope in a lot of RPGs, kind of that way, reflecting damage. It's an interesting concept. Ricochet. With energy. Or using a mirror for a laser, I guess. Would be another type of thing along the same lines. A little bit more, probably don't need to use the proton field. It is just loud and we're almost done, 38%, 37%. Closing there for a moment. And probably could.
The entity has resumed its energy absorption. Cease fire and fall back.
Alright. Let's get out of this zone here while it's still absorbing energy. Alright, now it's back.
The entity is no longer in its absorption phase. Final push.
Alright, there we go. I am using the anti-proton field, so it's done faster. So, alright, well, it's on for a singularity in it. That's a good use. Alright, I don't know what I need more of here yet, so I'm going to check under inventory. And okay, so we have boost for the Nakara up there. Alright, then Nakara modules. There we go. Okay, let's get the map now. And got a little toasty on that one. Okay. That, I know that anti-proton thing is loud. It is fairly effective though. And now it's all healing up. Alright, so let's see the next TFO in that list here. We got the 1 out of 14 daily thing, but I'm going to try the other 2 now. I hope that the TFO things will work for you, Ferdy. That is a little sad that they were being annoying with not being able to be useful yet. But yeah, let's go on with maintenance, or no, in progress, and collector rewards. Okay, we got campaign tier 10 with just that one there. Alright, cool, and we probably got another Admiralty ship under the ship roster. Let's see what it'll look like if it's there. We probably got one anyway. Let's see, where would it be? the IKS Hague. So this would be the thing we got for that probably then. I didn't see that before anyway. The Imperial Klingon ship Hague. I don't know what that word means. It's probably in a dictionary somewhere. But yeah, plus 20 science for any ship that's not a small craft. So 62 engineering, 42 tactical, and 31 science. So that's what that has. And alright, we have another reward to collect there. And now I'll focus on the Romulan Republic stuff next. We have 2 more places that we can fill stuff in. So let's see, 4.2k, 4.5k. Let's see if we can get this with what we have already here still. So this requires 125 engineering. That is a whole bunch. So, okay, if we go with that, so 10 plus science required, 5 plus, okay, so it's not really an event modifier for that, so we just have to make sure we max out. So let's use the Klingon ship that has 62 engineering, and then we're almost halfway done with getting there. Like, it would be 63 for half of that. So Nobel also counts as an Admiralty ship, and now we need, let's see, 20 minus 4 is 26. What? No, that's 16. That we need more. 16 science and okay, so something like, yeah, let's just go with that. There we go. Alright, so that's done, and we have only 1 more space probably, so let's see. Oh, there we go with that. Let's go. Well, it might take a little time sometimes. Okay, 4.2k. Let's see if we can get this one while we are here. 53 there, 42 there, and I don't know, 93% or 84%. Alright, well, 93% is still mostly almost working. I'd rather it be 100%, but we need more ships that have higher stats, and we have what we have. The next thing should be loading up soon enough here. Let's fly around while waiting for the next task force operation to start. Yeah, I think I'll need to change up the gear here. Like, okay, we need to deal with anti-proton damage, so gotta get that going. And, okay, set up something else here. Okay, stations, I have Turbel, Tirsit, Jinsid, and Lisa Flores, and okay, oh, well, here we go. Need to just get anti-proton things for when we do deal with the ground combat, so we get the endeavors for that, and more energy credits from those.
The Tholians have captured a number of Romulan Republic ships, and we need to free them. The ships are being held by tractor beams, emitting from asteroid bases. Each base has 4 tractor emitters. Disable them to free the ships. The Tholians are likely to send reinforcements when they realize what we're doing, so the Lisette will stand ready to hold off any additional ships that arrive.
Alright.
Our time here is limited. The stronger ships are better targets for rescue. Plan your attacks, but they are all save as many ships as possible. Okay, are we
Every
going? Loss is critical for my people.
Okay, alright, so what are we doing here? So disable tractor beam.
The Tholians are using their energy webs to trap your ships. Target and fire at the nodes connecting the web.
I'll fire every single thing at once.
If you are caught inside the web, try to destroy one side of it and escape before it collapses in on you.
Tractor beam, we have to test that button. Disable 2 of 4. I went too far out of the range, probably. 3 of 4. Come on.
And Alon Warbird is escaping.
Good. Yay. And alright. Someone else got the other thing. Alright, to the next one over there. Gotta wait until we're out of red alert. And come on, full impulse. Get on with this. There we go. Full impulse is now. And ready up to fire at will and the cluster of torpedoes. Where's this? What is this? What is this? Okay, there's all the building shit.
More Tholian ships are on the way here.
Tholian Dreadnought, okay. Get on to this one over here now.
A Delon warbird is escaping.
Awesome. Okay, so that one's dealt with. Alright, so over to here now. Oh, there's all these jerks over there that we can deal with in a little bit. But let's see if we can get all these done. We need to get... Okay. Where on Earth? Okay.
Warbird is escaping.
Now we just need to get on to the other thing over here. The last one is here. Alright, one more time. Or, well, there's a second one over there as well. Alright, so you guys... Try that while I'm using the anti-proton field. But everything must be crispy in the game. Disable the tractor beam.
Until this warbird is escaping.
Alright, cool. Alright, now over to this punch over here. Oh, there's another one over there. Are there more? Okay, that one seems like it should have 2 points, it says. Okay. Oh my word, they're using some kind of crap on here. That's not good. Oh, someone else is stepping in. Is this one done already? There. Oh.
Until this warbird is escaping.
Press the button until everything else is gone. Like the generator at the end of it's gone, Mr. It's gone. Alright. Go. Getting the Lin Warbird. Fast as I can press the buttons anyway. 1 of 4. 2 of 4. I'm the only one here. On this anyway. 3 of 4 now. Please. And 4 of 4.
A Delon warbird is escaping.
DeLong. Okay, that's that one. Alright, and then that one over there is 3 points or something. Alright, so there's this over here that needs some free duel.
Hapax warbird is escaping.
Yay. What else is over here? There's just a simple one over there. There's a number 5 one. Let's see if it's still alive. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have pressed that button. It just wasted extra time, but let's go. Supposed to be ships, only 2 minutes to go. Pretty much, come on. There we go. Now we can get over here. Let's go, Crispy. Let's go. Now we can get that. Okay, now it's 202, 201. Alright. Come
A Falchion dreadnought is escaping.
Yay. Alright. Well, looks like I can see this one over here. Maybe see if I can get it. The Talus over here. Alright. Here we go with... Where is it? Where is it? Disable tractor beam. Oh, over there. Okay. They're already using their energy absorbing abilities. Well, they can absorb the energy from my torpedoes. So now it's just a game of pressing the buttons in time before the next thing. Probably should set engines to maximum for when we need to get to wherever we're going. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. Can we get it? It's just a single point decimal, but still. It'd be nice if we could get it. It's probably not. It's already done with that. Oh well.
I am quite impressed with your fleet. The Tholians are abandoning their bases and taking the remaining ships with them.
Alright. So there's that anyway.
I am quite impressed with your fleet.
Cool. Alright, so that was the second of the TFOs that just started happening. A whole bunch of Tholians to deal with. Can't show that. Anyway, it stopped working, so take care everyone and try not... Okay, is it going? Alright. Hello? Yeah, I can't let that show. It shows my email. Like after it says the server's having a problem, then it shows my own email, and it's like, no. It's bad enough everyone keeps trying to mess with me. But anyway, here we go again. Seeing if it'll crash again, and I'll have to stop again. The game. That is one of the more unfortunate things about Star Trek Online, is that makes it not as good for streaming. So whenever I have to stop quickly like that, I don't know a better way to do it. But yeah, it's no fun when it's like that. So here we go though. When making a video on demand gameplay, it's way easier because then I just edit out the time that it shows. But nope, because there's malicious jerks in the world, I can't let that show. Not that I care if anyone talks to me, but it's just like, yeah, whatever though. Anyway, so let's see, that needs 10 antigens. Let's get that going. Begin that. You know what, let's go and what I was planning to do is get the Reserve personal comm code. There we go. Clicking on that so we get one of those vehicles here. Talk to that, and now bank and okay. Let's see, what does this has anti-proton damage. That's mine now. Well, it is already mine. It just is in the bank. That makes it unusable for a moment. Okay, so Sompek Blast. That's just a disruptor, so it was just the one pair of pistols in the game. Alright, let's see, it's back online. Alright. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so now I'm gonna switch up some gear here. You know what, I think I'll put the Sompek Pulse Wave there and the anti-proton beam one there, and we should actually be able to get this. Good, we can refine more dilithium now. And once anyone shows up again that wants to see the Phoenix prize pack, I might do that now, or I could start saving up to get 40k of it over the course of 5 days and get a 10 pack of the Phoenix, which is more cost effective. Because otherwise they're 4.5k each, so that's just like one per day. Versus if you wait 5 days of, 8,000 dilithium per day, then that's 10 of them there. It's not quite exactly like that, but it's still something like that anyway. So yeah, alright. Alright, so let's see, I got an anti-proton beam thing for myself, and we need to go to status. Okay. Ash, you can keep the disruptor. This one has proton damage. Travell, this actually, the advanced temporal defense chronoton dual pistols have 1 chronoton charge counter, but it has anti-proton damage, and it has the thing. I'll switch it back to the Martian mining laser for the cosplay of Ellie Langford there later for her, but for now that. And Tirsit, the 7 Tetrion rifles, gonna get changed out for an anti-proton compression field thing there that does 115 DPS. There's another 115. Alright, so now let's see if we can find something where the Tholians are. Let's see, under Endeavors, we need to get anti-proton damage ground and defeat Tholians. So Tholians are in story missions as well. We could actually, let's go to the first of the Kings and Queens missions, All That Matter. It's not it. It's Wish Upon a Star. So I'm going to do that. Alright.
The Lucari have been working on a project in the Nakul system. The initial efforts have been quite promising, and they're about to move to the next phase.
This isn't
If successful,
Scorpion's Abyss,
the
it's the
damage
first
to the
of
star
the
in that
Kings and
system
Queens
will
one,
be
though.
repaired. Admiral Kumarke has requested our assistance, and I'd like you to provide it. She's sent specifications for a device called the Stellar Rejuvenator. Have your engineer install it on your ship before you disembark. You'll be using it as part of the Lucari efforts there. Report to Admiral Kumarke in the Nakul system when you're ready. Quinn, out.
Let's go. So, here we go. Eat warp. Na-na-na. And that has a bunch of Tholian enemies as well, so it ties into the other thing. The third mission in Kings and Queens is the one where the Borg assimilation happens, so I might as well play the other two episodes, the first and second one, before getting to there. And this will probably take up most of the time until 8 p.m. It takes me about an hour to do anything, really. So yeah, anyway, here we go though. As soon as it loads up and hopefully doesn't crash. But yeah, if it crashes, I have to stop the stream for a moment and then I'll be back. As soon as it loads up again, would be nice if it didn't crash. That's generally the case with games though. Would be nice. Come on though. Let's get going. Yeah. So yeah, this is the loading screen game. A game of patience. It's like that marshmallow on a table thing. Come on, move it. Here we go. Wish Upon a Star.
Captain's log, 5th Reckoning, Chronicle 36. We are about to commence work on a most important operation. An attempt to revitalize the Nakul Star. One of the finest vessels in the Alliance is joining our efforts today. May the wisdom of Lukar guide us to success.
Right, okay.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being a part of this.
We're ready to assist you, and I believe congratulations are in order, Admiral.
Thank you. It's an honor I fully intend to live up to. More about that later. We've got a job to do. Before we begin, I should warn you, the Nakul are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that might arise.
Understandable, the health of their star is at risk.
Indeed. But we have earned their trust over the months of research here, and I intend to honor that today.
Understood, let's get started then.
Heading to the primary coordinates now. All hands, prepare to deploy the Stellar Rejuvenators. It's time to heal a star.
Reporting.
We meet again.
No.
One hopes your efforts here today will have a better outcome than your previous attempt to repair our star.
Right.
If I may interrupt.
No.
Representative, we are indeed ready to begin the process. With your blessing, of course.
Very well. Our fleet is standing by to assist you if necessary.
Thank you, Representative.
The time has come. Admiral Kumarke, I hereby authorize you and your associates to proceed. May your efforts lead to a new dawn for the Nakul people.
And if it goes supernova, it'll be one really bright dawn just once, though. Ready when you are, Admiral. Let's say Rodent out. Activate Stellar Rejuvenator.
Getting some strange readings. Try adjusting your cohesion beam frequency.
Adjust cohesion beam frequency. Okay, it's the mini game again. Answer hail.
We're reading several disruptions in the cohesion beam, originating 100,000 kilometers from the star's surface.
Try to compensate. Any ideas?
Stellar activity in the area may be causing the fluctuations. Adjust your course to the following coordinates. Let's see if the situation improves there.
We're on it. Shepard out.
If we tighten formation, our beams may reinforce one another.
Agreed. Move to the following coordinates.
But what happens if we cross the streams? Will it cause the universe to go crispy? I guess we're not close enough.
You've reached the new coordinates. Deploy from there. Once you've redeployed, you'll need to adjust the frequency again.
And a minigame. Here we go again.
Initiate stellar modulation sequence on my mark. Mark. Modulation initiated. Energy levels are increasing. Reading erratic spikes at the stellar core. Abort! All ships abort now!
But we want it to get brighter, right? Deactivate it. Alright. Wonder what happens if I don't.
That was far too close for comfort.
What happened, Admiral?
I detected a feedback loop forming. If we hadn't shut down when we did, a stellar flare would have backfired along the cohesion beam. The damage to us and the Nakul would have been catastrophic.
Extra crispy.
Are you mad? Do you think we will sit by idly while your incompetence puts our star at risk once more? Explain yourself, immediately!
Okay there, dude. There was an issue and we're investigating the cause now.
I suggest you do so quickly and with positive results. Rest assured, if you do not save our star, then you can be certain that our fleet will avenge it.
Positive results. Did you know antimatter molecules, well atoms at least, would be positive on the outside? Understood though. Shepard out.
I've taken a look at our data from the incident, and I believe I've found something.
Let's have it.
I've discovered where the cohesion beam started to suffer interference. The coordinates are 0.4 AU from the star.
Alright, let's take a look. Full impulse to designated coordinates.
Alright, I believe it's time to get to the bottom of this.
Agreed.
Before the administrator loses his patience.
He already lost it years ago. Anything out of the ordinary on sensors?
Some of the asteroids nearby are emitting an unusual level of energy. However, their composition is making long-range scans ineffective.
Time for a closer look. Helm, take us in.
Strange. The asteroid is emitting highly energized particles, like the tail of a comet.
It's marked as an asteroid in the stellar registry. No mention of reactive properties.
So, same asteroid, different behavior. Sounds like we're on the right track.
Alrighty, scanning.
The asteroid is emitting energy in a pattern similar to that of the star earlier. Whatever caused that issue may be in effect here as well. We are still unable to conduct a deep scan of the asteroid, however. If we can devise a way to do so, I believe we will find more answers.
Answers. Recommendations.
There is a human expression. You cannot prepare an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Or in this case, asteroids. If we fracture one of them with our weapons, we will expose the core and obtain the deep scan results we seek.
Very well, tactical. Target that asteroid and prepare to fire. Fragments,
I
some
believe
large,
we
some
cracked
small.
the egg just a bit too hard. There's not much left to study, I'm afraid.
You could probably get a whole bunch of yeah, you can still scan it. Oh well, let's go with the next
Fortunately, there are more targets available.
one.
We should try again, although with considerably lower weapon settings.
Agreed, Tactical. Make the necessary adjustments.
The Nakul have tagged the next asteroid for future mining operations.
Under the circumstances, I believe they'll agree that its loss will be acceptable.
Well,
I certainly hope so, ma'am. I'd prefer not to incur their wrath today.
why not? They're looking for an excuse anyway. Here's one to give it to them. Alright, here we go though. Now full power to extra crispies. There's the settings for weapons. Can't wait to the rear torpedo one. There we go.
Let's scan the debris for reactive particles. That did the trick. Scanning our little cracked egg now. The core is decaying into ionized gases. Quite similar to what is happening to the interior of the Nakul star.
Interesting. What's our next steps?
I'd like to crack another egg and conduct a scan of it before moving on to making the omelet, so to speak. If my hypothesis is correct, the radiation signature present will match, bringing us another step closer to understanding this phenomenon.
Very well, Tactical. Get ready to crack another egg. Hope you're
Remember, we do not want to pulverize our next target.
Why not? That'll make
The
it easier
Nakul
to...
have detected our weapons fire, Admiral. They are understandably curious.
They should
Update them
have
on our
it like
activities
8
here,
minutes out.
Captain. We've nothing to hide.
Unless like they're they could just have FTL communications on scanning satellites, so I guess. Oh well. Almost to the next one.
Asteroid successfully fractured. Begin your scans now.
Yay.
It's a match.
Very good, Captain. Now, let's compare radiation signatures.
Oh my word, the mini game things. I can use this here. I have to get 14 points. Oh crap. This is easier on the keyboard. The other mini game's easier with the mouse, or at least I'm not used to it. But there we go. Okay, we need 100. We have 115 again.
As I suspected, all of the asteroids we've studied have matching radiation signatures.
Yay. So that means time to make an omelet of doom?
Not quite yet. There are some reactive gas clouds nearby. If their radiation pattern matches those present in the asteroid cores, we can triangulate.
Oh crap. Shouldn't have clicked that, I guess. There we go.
As I suspected. Not quite yet. There are some reactive gas clouds nearby. If their radiation pattern matches those present in the asteroid cores, we can triangulate the origin point and locate the source.
Acknowledge. Helm take us closer to the gas clouds.
Admiral, the Nakul representative is concerned about the destruction of valuable asteroids.
They can use the broken fragments to make stuff with.
Inform him that the Alliance will compensate the Nakul for their loss, please.
And now they have less to use
As you
for
wish,
blasting them
Admiral.
open anyway.
Anfame, out.
That's like, they're still there, they're just rearranged a little bit. Oh, and there's the waypoint. Over there. Study a reactive gas cloud of doom. Alright, scanning the cloud. Compare wave patterns. Okay, just the usual minigame and not the other one. Transmit sensor
Analysis
data.
complete.
There we go.
The wave patterns are a match.
Yay. Now to locate the source.
Indeed. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you and Captain Anvame. Head there now. Once you've arrived, we can triangulate the location of the anomaly's source.
Helm to the course to the provided coordinates. Engage. Okay, I guess I'm the helm again.
Ship is under attack.
Here we go.
Compiling sensor data now. Aha! There you are. The multiphasic pulse waves are originating from high orbit around the planet closest to the Nakul star.
Alright, any read on what's causing it?
Nothing conclusive at this time, I'm afraid. However, if I were to speculate, it's almost like something is tapping against the fabric of space-time.
That is discomforting. We need to take a closer look. Set course for wave source. The Tholians. The Tholians of Doom.
We're approaching the coordinates now. I trust you've spotted our uninvited guests.
Alright, affirmative, reading multiple Tholian ships on sensors.
One thing is certain. We have a limited amount of time to determine what they are doing here before the Nakul detect them. Considering their turbulent history, I doubt the Tholians will receive a cordial greeting from Representative Kartek or his force.
Not likely. The situation could escalate quickly.
This is peculiar. The Tholians are known for their aggression in response to alien forces, and yet they haven't scanned us or gone to battle readiness. It's as if they are ignoring us.
Sure, just open the channel, let's see if they're willing to talk. Hail Tholian vessels.
Attention, Tholian forces. I am Admiral Kumarke of the LSS Raskava. You have violated Nakul space and are disrupting a critical procedure here. I'm instructing you to cease all activities and explain your presence in this system immediately.
The border violation is inconsequential. Our work takes priority. We will continue. Do not interfere. Your continued presence is unnecessary.
The work you're doing is causing damage to that cool star.
The loss of this star is acceptable to us. Further discussion is irrelevant. Leave now or you will be fired upon.
Perhaps we could find an alternative.
Tholian vessels are going to battle stations. They're moving into attack formation.
Classic Tholian diplomacy, all hands red alert.
Battle stations. Tactical. Aim to disable, not destroy.
I'm not sure they'll reciprocate that courtesy, Admiral.
We need answers, Captain. It's rather difficult to get them from together.
Understood. Firing to disable only.
That's the last of them. Now, maybe we can get some answers.
That stop. Sorry, that's so loud, I know. There's no off button for this timer.
The Tholian flagship did not engage us in battle. Instead, they remained on station, diverting all non-essential power to their web generator systems. Even their shields are down. What are they doing here?
I don't know, but I think it's time we found out, Admiral.
Preliminary scans suggest that the Tholian flagship is creating an incredibly powerful energy web lattice around a spatial anomaly. There is no target vessel within the web.
Yeah, let's perform a deeper scan. I want answers. Scan Tholian energy lattice. Pressing buttons. The game.
This is most unfortunate. The source of the multiphasic waves lies within the Tholian energy lattice. Furthermore, the waves are increasing in intensity, accelerating the decay of the Nakul star's core.
I don't like the sound of that.
Left unchecked, this procedure the Tholians are conducting will cause a complete collapse of the stellar core, resulting in a supernova.
Yeah, any options?
I believe a boarding action is in order. We'll disable the Tholian web generator on board the flagship to stop the procedure. I've sent transporter coordinates. Prepare your away team for action. I shall meet you aboard the Tholian vessel.
If they raise their shields, we could be trapped over there.
An acceptable risk. What matters most is stopping that procedure and saving the Nakul Star. We'll deal with any unforeseen challenges as they present themselves. Agreed?
Agreed. See you over there, Admiral. Alright, beaming over. Here we go. Time to dish out the anti-proton damage, and then I'll switch back to the others after... Well, switching back to the other entropy devices after we get that, the endeavors done for that. If anyone wants me to do the second mission in a row after the first one's done, let me know. Otherwise, I can just go on to the Scorpion's Abyss one, and that's the one where it will be after 8 o'clock by the time I do that anyway. So I don't know. Anyway, let's see how long this takes to load. It's gonna be a little bit. The joy of waiting for loading screens. Loading, loading, loading. Yeah. Come on, come on. Here we are. 31%. And then it jumps up. Yeah, there we go. Alright, mission review.
Let's make haste. The Tholians will muster their security forces once they detect us, and combat could lead to our EV suits being compromised. If that happens, we won't last long in the hostile environment here.
Agreed. What's our next move? Agreed.
Let's begin by scanning the access terminals in this chamber. Find one with main computer access and use it to get a layout of the ship. Once we have that, we can identify the best route to the web generator system and disable it.
Very well, stay alert. The Tholians could attempt to repel borders at any time.
Let's start with that console over there.
Alright, scan access terminal.
That console is dedicated to life support only. No access to the systems we're looking for. We'll have to try another.
Okay.
This is a medical console, keyed only to Tholian anatomy. Try another console. One of them is bound to have access to the data we require. Got it. Gather what information you can before the Tholians lock us out of the system.
Alright.
Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system. Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless.
We'll need to get that system fast.
Quite so. Judging by the power readings, we can follow the spine of the craft down this corridor to where the web generators are. Unfortunately, that chamber is locked during use.
What's the workaround?
There's an engineering node nearby. We may be able to cut the power to the web generators from there. Once the system is down, we should be able to gain access to the generators and disable them.
Very well. Ray weapons, move out.
The engineering node is through that door and down the hall. Watch out for security. The Tholians know we're here now.
See what the anti-proton rifle looks like. That's it there from the Omega reputation. Like just doing the daily and hourly reputation thing that allows that. So this should get some of the anti-proton
Tholian security
info
ahead.
and everything.
Neutralize them so we can access the computers in this node.
Alright. There's those bugs.
We're clear. Let's run a bypass on that console while we can.
Come on. Guess we have to wait until it's out of alert. There we go. Oh, it's the dilithium mining game. Faster on keyboard as well. Oh. Spaced out for a moment. And spies. we go.
This is remarkable. The webs are somehow penetrating multiple dimensions simultaneously. They appear to be solidifying elements of space-time between these dimensions, repairing damage to the very fabric of reality.
I see. How do we shut it down?
There are two spinnerets, shall we say, that emit the energy used to generate the web in space. They'll need to be neutralized. Once they're done, we can disable the web generator's primary core, and the entire system will be offline.
Can we do that from here?
Unfortunately, no. Their security is blocking access. We'll need to bypass that at a nearby security node.
Understood. Let's make it happen.
Wait a moment. I'd like to access the astrometrics console here. Find more data on the anomaly. The Tholians have compiled a detailed list of space-time anomalies throughout known space. Judging by the star dates, they've been at this for quite some time. Centuries, in fact.
And the Nakul system has its share of those.
Yes. This system is listed as a primary concern due to repeated temporal damage to the fabric of space-time.
Time travel. The Nakul have used it many times over the years.
Indeed. The Tholian distaste for time travel is well known. It may explain their actions here today. According to log entries, this ship has been sent to prevent a trans-dimensional vortex from forming in the system.
And they're about to kill a star to solve this problem unless we stop them first.
Let's access this science console. I have a feeling. Look out! More Tholians! As I was saying, let's access this console. It may provide some key information. It occurs to me that protomatter could be used as part of this process.
Can, eh?
The problem with the Tholian method is, ironically, time. The time it takes for their web generators to repair the damage to space-time is allowing for the generation of the pulse waves. The more damage is repaired, the stronger the waves become.
Go on.
I believe the integration of protomatter into the process could hasten the repair time considerably, to the point where the pulse wave generation would be minimal, if not eliminated entirely.
Yeah, the Tholians might not see it that way, Admiral.
Agreed. But it's the best idea I have at the moment. I'd like to study the web generators more thoroughly before we make a decision neither of us can live with.
Very well, let's get the web generator node doors open.
I have what I need. Let's proceed to the security node and unlock the doors to the web generator.
Alright. Extra crunchy doors.
Look out! Ambush!
Almost have the endeavor for the anti-proton damage done. Can you get that? Mostly done, mostly.
The security node is on the other side of these doors. Let's clear the room and get to work.
Okay. Let's get the proton damage. Here we go. There. Now we're over the limit of 10,000, so we still need to do 31 more bones.
All clear.
Now
Everyone, gather up. We need a plan.
to be out of red alert and switch back to the other items here. Alright. And she already has that. You have that. Gonna get Travell her mining laser back, which looks like the plasma cutter in Dead Space, at least to me. And getting Tersa back 7 dual Tetrion rifles in the video game here. And let's do this as well, get that going. And someone just petted a Tribble. Let's see, oh, only 10 marks there, we need more for the Lucari one. Alright. Oh, and yeah, let's clear that up so it stops blinking. Stopped up blinking. Alright, discuss the security.
And here we are. I'll need some time to bypass their security system.
What are you pointing at? Right, we'll cover you while you work on the security override.
Please do. I prefer to face as little Tholian hospitality as possible, if you don't mind.
Right weapons and stay sharp. Okay, so... let's see. Put in a cover shield here so they only have one side to go from. For the Endeavor, anyway. Discuss Tholian motives.
Security bypass in effect. And I found something rather unique.
Oh.
It appears the Tholians have no system to denote transdimensional differences in cultures. While they are aware of other dimensions besides this one, they simply do not consider the denizens of those places to be any different from those here.
An interesting discovery, Admiral.
An anomaly created by the Terran Empire is grouped in the same range as one created by the Federation. Because of this, Tholian actions taken on anomalies in other dimensions could lead to trouble here in ours. Such actions could be seen as acts of war.
Agreed. For now, we need to stop them from destroying the Nekul Star. Let's move out. Alright, switching to the Sompek Pulse Wave lightning thing. Let's see, where... wait. We still have something over here to do in the green circle. Oh my word. It's like, let's move out to the same room. Unlock door to main generator thing. Okay, there we go.
Proceed with
now
caution.
We can go elsewhere.
There must be a reason those doors are locked when the device is in use.
Is it space hamsters? Bet we open the door and a bunch of space hamsters just
The
fall
main
out.
web generator is ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Oh my word. Oh, there we go again. That was crispy. Really good at switching out a whole bunch of damage doom type thing. One shot, one doom for them, I guess. Whereas everything else is health depletion. Let's get all this loot before the event clear, or the alert clears. Come on, discuss the plan. Well, we got all the endeavors at least, and let's see here what thing we want to spend the perk point on. This is a way to increase general stats, so critical chance, space 0.5, weapon damage alpha, ground, so plasma, phaser, proton, psionic, and cold damage in space. Okay. Drain resistance space. You know what, let's increase resistance to drain effects. That would be good versus the Vodwar at least, and other things that do that. So it's like less power loss to enemy siphoning. Alright, discuss the plan.
We need to get to the spinneret controls in 2 adjacent rooms and shut them both down.
Can't we shut them down here?
Doing so could overload the bypass relays and send a power surge into the vessel's warp core, resulting in a breach.
Extra crispy.
When both spinnerets are deactivated, we can return here and safely disengage the primary projector.
Understood. Spinnerets first, then the projector. Alright. Here we go, to the spinnerets. Alright.
The spinneret controls are just ahead. Disable them.
Oh, April. Yep, it's the first mission of the Kings and Queens one. I needed to do the Endeavor here that had, well, there were 2 Endeavors. The anti-proton damage on the ground and the dooming the
That's
Tholian
one spinneret offline. Let's get to the second one.
But yeah, we got the anti-proton damage down, which, in the Omega stuff, like just from doing the hourly and daily, you get occasionally a bunch of anti-proton beam rifles, like the one that I used. Well, once it lets me show what that is. Oh my word, it takes forever for the event. Okay, there's the alert. Alright, but yeah, it's not the best, but let's say compared to the shoddy at least. Okay, there's the temporal defense chronoton. That's the one that's from the temporal reputation. That's a different one. But yeah, the anti-proton high-density beam rifle, that's from the Omega one. And this is also anti-Borg, anti-proton compression pistol from the Omega reputation thing, just from the daily and hourly things. Like that here. Getting that done there. But yep. So, alright, let's get on to the last thing. Okay, there's the door. To the next one. Disabling the spinnerets, and going to meet the first friendly Tholian character sooner than later after we turn off the web generator.
Spinneret controls are ahead. Disable them before more security arrives.
Can I press the button while everything else happens? Nope, we have to wait until everything's fine. Sometimes it'll let you press buttons while there's still things attacking, but others don't. I do like how the Sompek pulse wave thing here allows for getting multiple enemies at once, Crispy.
Well done. Both spinnerets are offline. Let's go shut down the main web generator.
Gonna get 2 of the Phoenix prize packs here, and I can at least show where the Sompek pulse wave is. Let's see, we got 1 rare and 1 very rare, so that wouldn't include the thing here, but under ultra rare I think it is where the Sompek pulse wave is, anti-proton. Okay, yeah, under ultra rare, which is like a 1 out of 5 chance every time or something like that. But yeah, there's both the Zephyr and Cochrane shotgun and the, well, the Mirror Universe thing. Where's the Somfec thing? Somfec Pulse Wave, yep. Okay, underneath the Furidon things and above the Mirror Universe Spacer dual pistols. And there's the Bajor Defense Hyper thing there. But yeah, there's the Somfec Pulse Wave that I'm using, and under very rare, there's also the Somfec Blast. Where is it? Somfec Blast should be here somewhere. I thought it was. But Beacon of Kalis, that looks like a nuke when using. But it just says very bright and then Klingons show up. Oh, where did that guy go? We already had that one, right? But he seems to have disappeared. There's a future flyer thing. Alright, so switching these up to rare tokens. And then going to rare. And then let's see, is the Somfec Blast one under rare? There's a holographic combat drone. These are consumed. They're used up each. There's like 10 of them, a stack of 10. There's a Martian mining laser under rare at the top. And the Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades at the bottom. So I can get 3 of those since I got 1 rare and 1 very rare that I traded for 2 rare. And now I have 3 more upgrade things. Oh, and here's the Omega equipment requisition from the hourly. Let's see what we get from it. We got another anti-proton high-density beam rifle, just from the hourly one. And alright, anyway. Oh, hey Orange, how you doing? Alright, gonna see about completing this mission, or I could stop it now since I did the endeavors and get on with the Scorpion's Abyss. Well, Orange, for some extra crispy content, yes, this is the right place. This is aboard a Tholian ship. It is all sorts of extra crispy. They are like, in the show Andromeda there were also like Venetian ones or something like that that had like really high temperature problems. Okay, we can talk with Kumarke. Where's Kumarke? There you are. Discuss shutting down primary projector.
Right. We need to disengage the primary projector from the main web generator now.
And what stops them from just reactivating it after we leave?
I'll use an encryption algorithm to lock them out of the controls. That should buy us the time we need to implement a better solution to the problem.
Very well, Admiral. Let's proceed. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to jump through this, right? That would be brilliant. That would be extra crispy. Disable primary projector. Alright, there's... wow, that didn't vent plasma into the room. That's nice. Oh, it...
Tholian web generator is inoperative. We did it. We should beam back as soon as
or...
we...
yeah.
Wait! They've raised their shields. We're trapped.
Yeah, it is sort of like something from Flash Gordon. The one that I have my crew having is from the Solani Dyson Sphere one. I had the Step Between Stars.
Your insanity.
Oh,
You've
crap.
killed us all.
Yay. You're here to bring more doom? We're also here to bring doom. So, alright, onward to the joy. Oh crap, we're out of our spacesuits. That would be bad. Set the override shield safety so we're invulnerable for a moment. And use the anti-proton lead. Oh my word, what is happening here? But yeah, the Somfec Pulse Wave is excellent at dishing out damage. Tholian stasis drones are a pain. Anti-proton leash that, oh, and we have the Defiant thing there. Healing effect thing. Smoke that provides stealth. And the override shield safety also dishes out the anti-proton damage. It implies that it has anti-proton plasma, just compressed to be like high density or something like that in the bubble that it makes, like the shell type bubble. Alright, there. It's almost crispy. There, it's crispy. And we can get the items here. Yay, more free stuff. There's a few more regular enemies.
Cease hostilities. I mean you no harm.
You particularly do not. That's nice. But yeah, here's the one that Kirk called Bright Eyes, apparently. Let's get all the loot first, because it's at least salvage, if nothing else. But here we go. Tholian.
Hold your fire. I am now the ranking officer aboard this vessel, and I wish to discuss matters with you peacefully.
You do. A Tholian speaking Federation standard.
Correct. Long ago, I traveled alongside the crew of the USS Enterprise, under the command of Captain James T. Kirk. While among their crew, I was given the designation Bright Eyes by my good friend Nyota Uhura.
Fascinating. Let's talk then while we still can.
We realize that you were trying to repair an anomaly in space-time here, but your procedure is
Oh, sorry, I
damaging the
didn't read
Nakul
the
star to
chat while
critical
here.
levels.
Yep, that would be extra crispy. Oh yeah, what you have is very cool too. What was that bad guy? That was Lord something it said. I didn't really catch it, but it just it's sort of like in Space Marines where it's like the rulers are the tallest or something, I guess. Yep, Tholian. Alright. However, Admiral Kumarke believes she has a viable solution.
I am prepared to hear your proposal, Admiral,
Like Invader
but we
Sim,
must speak
it's
quickly.
whoever's the tallest
It
is in
only a
charge
matter
for some
of
reason.
time before my fellow Tholians on other vessels regroup, and you will find they are not as understanding as I am.
Yep, we've noticed. Understood, Admiral. Let's hear what we've got.
I propose a coordinated effort between our ships and yours. We can integrate a proto-matter
Yep,
matrix
it's
into
all
the
about
web
the Doom.
lattice your ship generates, increasing the speed at which the rupture is sealed. By doing so, the frequency of pulse waves generated by the repair process will be reduced to acceptable levels, ending the damage to the nearby star.
Is this amenable to your Bright Eyes?
Yes. I believe the Admiral's proposal will solve both problems efficiently, but we'll need to move fast.
Very well. Let's work together and resolve this situation.
Use these access codes to override the encryption and re-enable the web generator.
Alright. Doing that.
The web generator is back online. Let's coordinate next steps from our respective vessels.
Alright. Here we go. And now time for another space battle. In space! So after this is the first mission of the Kings and Queens Gambit that I was doing to get the Tholians and the anti-proton ground damage endeavors done. Would you like me to do the third mission next, which has the time when everyone's assimilated? Or it's gonna be probably the second mission's it would take a bit longer. So probably best to go to the third one right after this, or what would you like? I could do the second one in a row instead, and then the third, but it's probably better for time management just to get to the third one, right? Okay, yeah, I'm thinking just going to the third one immediately after this. Alright.
We have a situation. The Nakul have detected the Tholian force here and have dispatched their fleet to our location.
Unfortunate. Things could escalate quickly.
Quicker than you think, unfortunately. Though I gave Representative Katek every assurance that the situation was under control here, he refused to believe me. He said the Nakul would deal with the Tholians, and if we got in their way...
Fun. I get the picture. Comms hail to Riskava.
I take it you've heard the news.
Indeed, our timetable has been shortened.
Bright Eyes and I will do our best to implement our plan. But we'll need time and protection. Any Tholian vessels you can restore to battle readiness will be of great assistance.
We'll do what we can. Let's save our dent out.
Here they come!
Every Tholian ship repaired will be an ally in this conflict.
Restore Tholian ships if possible. We need all the help we can get. Remember, aim to disable, not destroy.
Come on. there's more joy here. Target those because the aliens are friendly at the moment. So, alright, I guess we'll get some shuttlecraft outside of it. There we go. Grab it while we can. Cutscene time. There we go again.
We have taken heavy damage. Our vent systems are offline.
Look, here's the interdimensional portal.
We're being pulled in, Kent!
Well, that sucks.
On Vame, the Trillion. They're gone. Lost.
They'll be fine. They just went to where the event horizon went. No.
Our web generator is offline, and we've suffered critical damage. If we don't seal the vortex soon, we may not get another chance.
What do you mean?
The vortex is destabilizing the star at an accelerated rate. If we do not seal it soon, the star will reach supernova status.
That would be a bright thing to do.
Right. The protomatter matrix is stable, so we need to reinforce the Tholian web lattice as soon as possible.
Very well. Anything to add?
I have sent the schematics for web stitching probes to you. Deploy them around the perimeter of the vortex. Each one will extrude a protomatter thread to my vessel. When all 6 probes are in position, we can energize the web and seal the vortex.
And the Nickel Star?
Admiral Kumarke and I believe that sealing the vortex in this manner will allow the star to regenerate back to its previous state. But we must do so soon.
Well, let's get to work. We have a star to save.
Deploy the stitching probes at the designated coordinates. We need to energize the web soon in order to save the Nickel Star.
Place the stitching probes quickly, then energize the web.
So I could put
Web projector link established. Web projector link established. Web projector link established.
Alright, and another one here.
Web projector link established.
And another one.
Web projector link established.
Web projector link established. Come on. Last one.
Web projector link established.
And what do we need to do? Do we need to fly into the...
Stitching probes are engaged. Energize the web.
Weaving emitter engaged. All functions optimal.
often do they add content to this game? I haven't noticed for sure. I only started playing the game a couple months ago.
Initiate. All
but
ships
they had
withdraw to a safe distance at once.
added the last episode of this so far within that time. Hopefully they'll add more or the rest of it soon. But they brought back the actress who played Ezri Dax, though. I suppose she's also in the third episode, but she played Ezri Tegan in the other one as well. But yeah, from the Mirror Universe, which is, anyway. And here we go.
It appears I owe you an apology.
You don't say.
My science team informs me that our star has been saved.
Yay.
By you, the Lucari, and the Tholians.
Yes, how terrible. Indeed it is, Representative.
Our wish for a revitalized star will have to wait until more research on our star's instability can be conducted. Though it seems we have a new wish to make today.
And what would that wish be?
A wish for peace between the Nakul and the Tholians.
Yay.
Today we saw Tholians risk their lives to preserve our sun, despite our belligerence.
But
If they are willing to do that, perhaps they will be willing to broker an end to hostilities between us.
But here, Orange, it starts out with these here, which are more or less like tutorial missions: Klingon War, Romulan Mystery, Cardassian Struggle, Borg Advance, New Romulus. But then, like Solana Dyson Sphere, that's where things really start changing up, and there's some cool gear. Like at the Step Between Stars is where you get all the, where does it show? There it is, Step Between Stars. So you get all the free stuff there. Like, well, there's the deflector array, engines, resilient thing, and within it, there's the way to get the other deal. The what am I thinking of? Under here, these the suits, the Solani Enforcer, and whatever things there. But yeah, anyway, yeah, it's a little bit of a grind, but it's fun. It's cool to me anyway. So yeah, let's get on with this
It
thing.
appears that our
wish for
our
peace.
wish-
Okay, there we go. Hail, Bright Eyes.
The vortex remains closed, and our forces will be returning to Tholian space shortly.
Sometimes games aren't so bad with grinding, but yeah, others are just like it feels pointless, but some games are actually fairly good with it. Alright, thanks for your assistance, Captain.
As a people, we are reluctant to work alongside non-Tholians, especially on matters we believe to be a result of their negligence. There will be many questions about today's events from our leaders. I will encourage them to put aside their xenophobic tendencies and collaborate with the Alliance on the Vortex issue.
Sounds like a tall order.
It will not be easy, to be sure, but it is an effort I am willing to make, no matter the risk to my career or standing. I trust you will do the same when your leaders seek a solution to the problem.
Yep.
Very good. I shall leave you then with the words of an old friend. Live long and prosper.
Yep, safe journey, Captain. Shepherd out. Alright, so there's that, and Kamarke.
There are days out here where the beauty, mystery, and excitement make all the work and sacrifice worthwhile. And then there are days like today.
Yes, but as the saying goes, risk is our business.
Of course. And today we risked all. But not everyone lived to see our success.
You don't know they're done for. They're actually not. Spoiler. Anyway, they did their duty, and a star still shines because of it.
Indeed. May the captain and crew of the Traloon find peace within the light. In Lucar's name,
let's go.
I spoke with
Let's go. Alright, returning to sector space and collecting the reward, and then I'm gonna get on to the third mission thing. Oh, yep, there's the Traloon. In another universe.
Status report.
We have survived a transdimensional shunt, Captain.
We are operating under emergency power, sir. Warp and impulse drives are offline.
Restore main power as soon as possible, Engineer. What is our current position?
Unable to verify, Captain. None of the nearby star systems appear on our navigational charts.
Run your scan. Look for any recognizable systems.
Sir, incoming warp signature detected. Unidentified vessel entering the system.
Any sign of hostility?
It is beautiful.
Incoming hail, sir.
Let's see what our new friends have to say.
Okay. To be continued. Yep. And I'm gonna go to the third mission next so we can get the moment where the team's assimilated going, but yeah. That's all. We need to collect a reward still, though.
Starfleet Command has placed a high priority on repairing the numerous reality vortices you've discovered. Analysts are working on a list of vortices to close, based on their level of stability and potential danger to the systems they're located in. Admiral Kumarke will spearhead this operation, but she'll need your help once the time...
Okay. Onward to the third mission. Let's see, Scorpion's Abyss, so going to Reality Conference in DS9. And, Pretty, you're there, right? So, I'm gonna start up... Okay, yep, you're there. That to be continued looks like it will be cool. Yep, well, I could do the second mission instead if you'd like. But, yeah, the third mission's the one where we're gonna be assimilated for a moment. I don't know. Let's see, where's the other one? Events, episodes, assimilation time. Okay. Alright, to the Scorpion's Abyss. So, skipping from the end of, yep, robot zombies in space! So, we are robots. Robots are bad. Good does not compute to us. In fact, it makes us mad. That sort of thing. Whoa, that's a different... What? Those are different emojis, at least on Opera it shows. Like, it looks very different from the ones on Discord. But that's cool, though. Alright, yeah, this is the annoyance of the loading screen, of course. Once it gets past 3 point something or 4, it'll jump to 31, and then the rest... There's a meme that's like loading screens being in multiple dimensions, so like when it pauses on one, it's moving faster than another if it were to maintain a constant speed. But something like that anyway. Scorpion's Abyss, here we go. And we're still in our spacesuit for a moment. We'll change out, there we go. Alright, so here we go with check in with your faction leader, which would be Admiral Quinn. There we go. Hello.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Hello, I've been here
Tassine Fey,
before.
the leader of the Etherian starship Harmony, will be making a presentation soon, alongside one of our finest captains. While you're waiting, I encourage you to meet with the specialists here to get their insights on the upcoming operation.
Alright, yes sir. All that stuff. Alright, so let's talk with, okay, Bright Eyes there.
The summit will begin soon. While I remain optimistic, it is not a feeling shared by many of my superiors in the Assembly.
Why is that?
Tholians are often slow to place trust in outsiders. While the Etherians did provide timely aid against the Borg Kingdom, their extra-dimensional origins raised a number of questions within our leadership ranks. We know very little about them. While others may place their trust in them, it will not be easily won with my people.
Understood. I appreciate your diplomatic approach to the matter. Alright, so there's that. And there's Loris from the Dominion. Here's Captain Kim.
We've held off the Borg Kingdom before, and we're ready to do it again. Our new allies were eager to join the fight, and I certainly can't argue with the results.
Their starships are impressive.
The Etherians have been in non-stop talks with the Alliance command staff since they arrived here. I have a feeling that whatever they've cooked up is going to be big. Maybe on a scale we haven't seen since the Iconian War.
Dun dun dun. It may have to be. The threat of the Borg Kingdom is not one to be taken lightly. The Borg Kingdom are from the Mirror Universe. And here's Kumarke.
Good to see you, my friend. It seems we're about to set off on another bold undertaking soon.
Indeed we are, Admiral.
The arrival of the Etherians was rather fortunate for those in the Alliance. Adding a new ally against the Borg Kingdom may well tip the odds into our favor.
They are quite capable in battle against the Borg forces. Yep.
I suppose we'll learn of the action plan soon enough. I do hope it's a good one.
As do I, Admiral.
Just heard from Ops. The briefing is about to start.
Alright, here we go. Cutscene time.
Thank you all for coming. The attacks from the Borg Kingdom are a threat to us all. We've been working on a strategy with the Etherians. Several tactical initiatives are underway as we speak, but there is a new critical issue to deal with.
A reality vortex has appeared in what you call fluidic space. That region has a unique, extra-dimensional nature. It connects to every point in the multiverse. If our enemy controls that vortex, they will be able to attack anywhere, at any time. Unfortunately, fluidic space disrupts Etherian neural processes.
So the task of closing that vortex falls to us. I'll be leading a strike force to fluidic space to get the job done. Hopefully, we'll achieve our objectives before hostile forces arrive. We will do what we must to succeed. Thank you for your time.
Alright. So let's see, do we...
May I speak with you for a moment?
Alright, here we go.
Sincere greetings. It is an honor to be working with an officer of such high caliber. We are grateful indeed.
And the Alliance is grateful for your timely assistance in this conflict.
We have learned much throughout our conflict with the Borg Kingdom. We were happy to share our knowledge, and we have provided technology that will improve your effectiveness against them in battle.
We will be putting those improvements to the test soon.
Quite so. I believe we will find them most effective against our common foe. I believe Captain Dax wanted to speak with you before you depart. Are there any questions I can answer for you at this time?
No thank you. I'll speak with Captain Dax momentarily. Alright, and here's Dax.
Hello there. Nice to finally meet you. You've got quite the reputation. I'm glad you and your crew are joining us on the mission. We need the best and brightest against the Borg Kingdom.
Well, we're ready to do our part, Captain.
Glad to hear it. Fluidic space can be challenging, and that's before you add the Undine to the equation. They're not terribly fond of anything from our part of space-time. We're hoping to avoid any sort of incident with them, but shutting down that vortex is our top priority.
Understood.
The defense upgrades we receive from the Etherians are impressive. The enhancements to targeting, weapon modulation, and power systems will really make a big difference. They've also provided extensive tactical data on Borg Kingdom vessels and defense systems. We'll be ready for action should we run into them on the mission.
Agreed. We won't be at a disadvantage this time.
Once we're back on our ships, my crew will use tech on the Aventine to open a quantum singularity. We'll use that to travel to fluidic space. Are you ready to go?
Yep. Alright. And now we get to help out the Undine versus the Borg Kingdom. As well as the time of being assimilated for a few minutes. The joy. The joy! It's like working for Walmart. No, just joking. It's worse than that, surprisingly. Come on, let's go! Let's go! Yeah, these loading screens always make me feel impatient. It's like, please, just move and don't crash. No, because if it crashes, I have to Alt-Tab and stop the stream. Because it'll show my email, and I'm gonna make sure it doesn't. At random. Yep, here we go, though. Here we go. Alright.
The rest of the task force has assembled. Head to the following coordinates, and the Aventine will create the quantum singularity.
Understood. Shepherd out. Okay,
Task Force, this is docking control. Confirm your boards are green for departure.
Aventine to docking control. Boards are green.
Inoue reporting. Everything is green on our end.
Docking control, Rescava reports green for departure.
Acknowledge, Task Force. You are cleared for departure.
All ships, make way to the designated coordinates.
I look forward to learning more about fluidic space.
I hope you don't learn about its dangers. Like the Undine.
We're all set over here. Ready to take a trip to fluidic space?
Yep. Let's go. Start crunchy time.
Transit complete. All stations report they're ready for action. Hope your helm's up to the task of piloting in fluidic space. The local currents can get a bit unruly.
Fluidic space currents appear to be within normal levels.
Unfortunately, local conditions are generating an unusual amount of sensor interference. We're not exactly flying blind, but our scanning quality is quite limited.
Yep. I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. If the Undine find us, we might not know they're coming until it's too late. And trust me, you do not want to be on the wrong end of an Undine ambush.
Recommendations, Captain?
Let's start with a coordinated long-range scan. See if we can gather more information working together. If that doesn't work, we can use deep space probes. By linking probes as we travel, we can create a sensor network. That should extend our scanning range considerably.
Very well, Captain. Let's proceed.
Let's meet at the designated location ahead.
Alright, here we go.
Long-range scan complete. We're not detecting any sign of the vortex.
Neither are we.
I think it's time we try Plan B. Let's send out a deep space probe.
Agreed. Engineering, prepare a deep space probe for launch. Shepard out.
We're ready to go over here. Aventine and Rescava report the same. Once all the probes are deployed, we can head to their location and try another long-range scan. This time, boosted by the probe sensors.
There's the Aventine. Looks like a version of Voyager a little bit. Alright. Acknowledge launch deep space probes. Alright, deploy sensor probe.
Monitor the probe trajectories. No telling how local currents will affect them.
Good idea. A shift in current could divert them into an obstacle.
We should head to the designated location.
Fascinating. I do hope to return one day to conduct research.
Good luck with that. The Undine might have other ideas.
Look for any EM field spikes or drops. Could be caused by the vortex. Long-range scan complete. Even with the probes, we're not finding anything.
Let's keep looking. Prepare another set of probes.
Probes on standby. Try these coordinates. We picked up something faint over there for a moment. Might be a sensor glitch. Or it might be what we're looking for.
Helm, once the probe's away, take us to the designated coordinates. I am the helm.
Let's head to the next coordinates.
Oh, there's the Gekli.
I wonder if fluidic space affects Undine sensors as much as ours.
Assume they'll see us before we see them.
There's the space whale.
I know
Gekli
those
things.
biosigns. It's a pod of Gekli.
But, you know, one of the first missions with Kumarke
I think we've got something.
Hanging out with the Gekli.
Attention all hands. We're detecting weapon fire ahead.
The Undine?
Yes, and that's not all. We're also reading Borg Kingdom weapon signatures. Looks like they picked a fight with the Undine.
Let's lend the Undine a hand, shall we?
Are you sure that's wise? We might wind up fighting both the Undine and the Borg.
Yeah, why not? Here we go.
Then again, the Undine may think twice about firing on us if we help them with the Borg. I think it's worth the risk.
Yep, agreed. Red alert. Helm, plot an intercept course and engage.
So much for the peaceful journey through fluidic space.
I'm surprised it took this long to run into the Undine.
Target Borg vessels only. Do not engage the Undine unless fired.
Monitor Undine target. If it switches to us...
An understandable precaution, Captain.
Trust me. Things with the Undine can go south in a hurry.
All hands, You are clear to engage the Borg. That's the last of the Borg. Show's over.
Let's hope the Undine don't provide the encore.
Alliance vessels. I am designate 6623, commander of the Undine vessel Morano. You are
Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it?
to operate in our territory. Why are you here?
We're here to close a disruptive spatial anomaly in fluidic space.
We know of this anomaly. It is in a nearby sector, occupied by a Borg complex. A fleet of their warships defends it.
Unfortunate. We hoped to deal with the anomaly before they arrived.
It seems we have a common problem, and a common enemy. I propose a tactical alliance between us. We will remove Borg occupation forces from fluidic space, and eliminate the disruptive anomaly together.
That's an unexpected proposal.
Unexpected, yes. Incomprehensible. Your alliance is in fact composed of a number of former enemies. Surely a temporary expansion of said alliance is feasible.
You make a good point. Let's solve our shared problems.
Very well. We will travel to the provided coordinates when you are ready. A warning. Combat will be imminent upon our arrival.
Awesome. Let's go. Warp speed as fast as a bus. Here we go.
Undine forces are under attack. We must provide immediate assistance.
Alright, we stand ready to assist, Commander. Are your comrades aware of our alliance?
They are. You are as Undine in their minds until further notice.
Alright,
Now,
acknowledge.
be ready for battle. Our enemy awaits.
Acknowledge. Alliance, red alert.
Watch out for the spheres. They may try to ram your ship and self-destruct.
The Undine weapons
Fascinating and terrifying. Glad they're not shooting at us this time.
The spheres over there to deal with. Even more over there. Well, hopefully the tractor beam station helped them to clump up together into the warp plasma. Alright, there's the Unimatrix over there. Let's see. Answer hail. Come on, we gotta get out right
Well done, but we have a greater concern at hand.
Explain.
We need to destroy the Borg unit complex, but our weapons are having little to no effect against its shields.
That is a problem. Suggestions?
I believe I have a solution, but it's a risky one.
Risk is our business, Captain. What's your plan?
The Aventine was designed to fight Borg. There are a number of anti-Borg systems on board, including a quantum field focus phaser. Properly recalibrated, we could use it to create a brief transporter window through their shields.
Go on.
Once we've opened the window, we'll beam away teams over to the Unicomplex. They'll find and disable the shielding around the Unicomplex, leaving it vulnerable to attack.
See what you mean about risk. It's a viable plan.
A warning. The unit complex has considerable defense systems and a fleet protecting it. We will need to eliminate all defenses and enemy vessels before you can safely lower your shields and use transporters.
Understood. Understood. Let's make this happen. Shepherd out.
Right. Moving into range now.
That's a lot of
Clear
red
the
things.
local defense nodes and watch out for reinforcements.
We're on it.
All right.
Work fast, Captain.
Moving to defend the Aventine. Good luck, Esri.
Let's put defense
Hard to
on
believe the
maximum.
Undine can't put a dent in the Unicomplex.
If there's one thing the Borg excel at, it's adaptation.
Even to a weapon like the Undine planet. How terrifying.
Trying to keep to the edge. Because it's better to be living on the edge. There, crispy when surrounded if we get too close to the middle of the room. The approach is too close to this anyway. Yeah, I think we should drop that out and expect it like 4K or something. And I am focusing on it. I want to see my ship for myself. Gotta mow it slowly. Working on the edges inward. Pretty much. There's a lot of crap when it's easy to get surrounded if I forget that I need to not go into the midst of it. Like, it is good to use here to check things. Yeah, all that Borg tech. It's just one giant clump of Borg. It's a Unicomplex. The city of Borg garbage. Right. Right. Now, I use the tractor beam, and we have our shields down a little bit, so that's fun. Oh crap, I'm going to be losing my health again. There goes my health again. Falling from this line. Something like that. Knowledge. Joy of maybe not so smart, but let's use the charge part first while we're close enough for it to actually do anything. Mosquitoes, fire at will. Yeah, I might have it on the edge of tomorrow though. When I first played it, I sure was on the edge of tomorrow. Perhaps I go one thing after another. It sure seems like we have the modulators on automatic. Otherwise everything would just be adapting too fast. So we're adapting, they're adapting faster than they can adapt to our adapting. I guess would be the same.
Reading no hostile vessels on sensors.
Alright. We'll have the mission on the ground where we get assimilated. I think right after the red alert's done.
Okay, it's now or never. Let's beam away teams to the following coordinates on board the Unicomplex before the transport window collapses.
Then as we start seeing Bon Jovi, let's go. So, alright, let's go. Here we are. Time for the doom. It'll be okay though. Ezra Dax needs to make a dart gun with the anti-Borg thing that she made though. Have it be like the one that Chuck Bartowski used. Something like that anyway. Be like, as the journal said, fully semi-automatic. Not a second. Oh my word, it's so slow. It's like they made the loading screens out of molasses. Oh. I think it was early in the first season he started having the semi-auto dart pistol thing, which is like, well, still dangerous, but...
We made it. Now the real work begins.
What's the plan?
2 hazard teams, designations Alpha and Beta. Alpha's job is to take down the Unicomplex shield systems, while Beta will shut down the weapons and tactical arrays. If we're lucky, we'll be able to get the job done without firing a shot.
Explain.
I'll provide each team with some Starfleet gear designed to mask our life signs. None of us will show up on Borg sensors. We should be able to reach our destinations before they can detect us and scramble security teams. Once we've finished, we'll evac to our respective ships and regroup with the Undine forces.
Understood. Let's get started.
You know, this could be a golden opportunity to collect intel on these guys.
Keep it to surface level intrusion. Too much digging around could draw unwanted attention.
Initial battle with ISS Voyager was inconclusive. Borg casualties, 100%. Terran vessel eluded capture. Priority alert issued. Initiate sector-wide hunt for ISS Voyager.
I think there is a Borg tribble. I don't remember for sure.
So the Borg Kingdom ran into the mirror version of Voyager. Sounds like their Captain Janeway made them regret that.
Yep.
Can't say I feel sorry about it.
Let's see. I don't remember. But I think I've seen a Borg tribble before. It might have been somewhere else. What the heck is that dude always standing on the consoles for? But yeah, under exchange. Let's see here. Borg tribble. And no items found. Oh well. It was somewhere. I think I've seen it anyway. It's not under the dilithium store, is it? We only have 1903 dilithium special items. Team batteries. Combat modules. The Lachi blast turret. Not there. Whatever. Onward to the game. Okay. I don't remember, but I think I've seen a Borg tribble. It's probably able to be found looking on the wiki, though. But yeah, they would spread all over the place, wouldn't they? Oh, and we need to go... We're in an L shape. We need to go over this way. Oh yeah, that's the thing I spawned in. Right, okay.
Ezri, are you certain we'll remain undetected?
The gear worked well in simulations.
Yeah.
Wait, this is experimental tech?
Let's hope this plan survives contact with the enemy then.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? Oh, you know what? I forgot that I had something. Let's see here. Lisa Flores. Okay, she has that. The expatriating remodulator overcomes for adaptations. Requires 3 seconds to apply new I'll leave it with her. But yeah, this is...
So far, so good. The drones can't detect us.
Hello.
Dax to Beta Team. Report.
We're almost to weapon control, Captain.
Good work, Commander. Proceed. Update me if anything changes. Dax out.
And here's a button to push, apparently. Access surface level systems.
Efforts to track and capture ISS Voyager. Successful. Borg casualties. 23%. 98% of Terran crew assimilated during combat. Directive. Conduct detailed evaluation of Captain Catherine Janeway. Objective. Determine tactics and command ability necessary to defeat and evade Borg forces. Assimilation is not approved.
My God. Things were a lot worse for the Mirror Voyager and her crew. 98% assimilation. Studying their Janeway like a lab rat to learn how to think and fight like her. Strange they didn't do that by assimilating her, though. I suppose they wanted the pure, authentic data, unfiltered by algorithms and cybernetic interfaces.
Yeah, otherwise you just get more of the same because computers only blenderize data that they already have, more or less. Alright, so over this way it looks like, unless there's something to...
I don't believe those drones are passive!
Oh, crap.
Beta Team to Dax. We're under attack. The Borg found us!
So much for experimental tech.
Defend yourself, and be prepared to remodulate weapons.
Understood, Captain. Beta Team, out.
I do have the Scotty, but I'm gonna try to use this. Defiance only works at low health. And the photon laser clumps up groups together. Probably could increase our stealth a little bit. But,
Dax to Beta Team. Status report, please.
Weapon control is secure, but the Borg captured Tanaka.
Hang in there, Commander. We'll rescue him if we can. Fortify your position if possible. Weld the doors shut if you have to.
Let's see if
Alpha
they'll-
will reinforce you once we've taken out the shields.
Come on.
Copy
come
that,
on.
Captain. Beta team, out.
That's
on,
the energy
open the
beam the
door.
Borg are firing into the vortex. Our initial scans of it weren't conclusive. It appears to be causing a tremendous level of fluctuation within the vortex core.
Uh-huh. To what end?
Good question. I'm willing to bet it's nothing good.
You don't say. Well, you need to know more.
Right. There should be a control console somewhere in the chamber ahead. If we can find it, we might be able to learn more about the beam and its purpose. Maybe even shut it down.
Great. Alpha team, prepare to move out. Okay. And we'll get a whole bunch of idiots over here. Let's use the anti-proton leash. They have a healing device. Oh, there it is. The vinculum node needs to go crispy so it can't just keep healing them. And Captain Ensign Harry Kim is just standing there doing nothing. Which is why the Borg leave him alone, I guess, apart from some other things. Everyone else is okay. Alright. Where's the next batch? Oh, there's this. Okay, we gotta deal with that. These are the healing nodes. I think their Neuralink interfaces are not rated for this amount of amperage, so we gotta deal with the vinculum drone now. And override the shield harmonic stuff. And oh, it worked. That didn't work anyway. They just one-shotted us. Wonderful. Well, time to win on the edge of tomorrow as we know it. Oh my word. Go again. All the way back here. Yeah. There we go. That'll increase. You're still there. Captain Ensign Harry Kim is doing a whole bunch of nothing, and is redacted for healing. Proton leash. Another one if we can. We gotta disable the vinculum regenerator thing, so it doesn't keep healing them up. Oh, under duty officers, under roster, and underground, some things like doubles chance to expose target, chance to reduce recharge time of grenades, chance to reduce recharge grenades, chance for flank attacks to deploy an exocomp ally, and other things. That's what I have to load out. There's other ones here. Sometimes there's a damage bonus versus Borg one, which I don't know where he went. And it would have been nice to put him here instead, but nope, I don't have that ability to show where the heck that is, and now we're in combat. So, oh well. So, damage versus Tholian, could have used that a moment ago. Oh well, game over. There's this station path in here. I guess I dealt with that. Okay. But yep,
That console might have data on that beam. Let's check it out.
We'll have to deal with those drones first.
Come on, I'm pressing fire and nothing's happening. Steady magazine. Oh, this. We need to destroy that. So they got it. Okay. Take items. I guess we studied it? Or we need to wait until the alert's done to...
What were you able to find?
Nothing.
I was afraid of something like this.
Yep, I'm afraid of finding nothing as well. Care to elaborate, Captain?
It looks like the Borg are trying to modulate the vortex, control it. From what I can tell, they're trying to expand it in size. considerably.
To that of a galaxy? That's definitely a problem, definitely. Especially on the driveways on Sundays.
It gets worse. From what I know about Undine technology, if they fire one of those planet killer beams at the Unicomplex while this beam is active, it could cause an explosion that makes a matter-antimatter reaction look tame. We need to shut this thing down before the Undine get trigger-happy, or they could destroy most of fluidic space, and us with it.
Can we do that here?
No, unfortunately. I think I've located the console that will shut it down nearby, though.
That's good, but we need to get their shields down first. Alright, so to joy of finding where the heck to go, over this way, I guess, where there's enemies. And there we go. Where's the eventual one? There it is. Oh, and they have the crap here to deal with as well. Okay, disable things on the generators now. So there's another thing over there we gotta do. We are slow because of some buffing ability thing. There we go. Gotta destroy this. Destroy. Destroy. Danger, Will Robinson. Okay. Yeah, when I watched the show Babylon 5 for, like in the 90s, I didn't know that one of the actors from Lost in Space was actually there. The friend of, the ambassador. So, yeah, let's go. Here we go, though. Oh, yep, here we go. More joy. Yep. I actually like the robot from the movie Lost in Space best, but the older show was fairly cool to some of it anyway. For its time, you know. It's funny though when like everyone, like when I posted the short clip from Enterprise, and one guy's like, these graphics make me not want to watch the show ever. It's like, for Enterprise in the early 2000s. It's like, really, dude? Have you? But yeah, I suppose growing up when everything's as potato as it used to be, seeing the difference and how things improve, you get to appreciate things a little more as to how bad they could have looked versus, you know, it's still potato CGI comparably to better stuff like in the late 2010s and whatever, but that is annoying there. They're doing the whole Aloha snack bar crap. Yeah, that, I guess that's when the red dots on the floor, that's those things walking about to go crispy. And that's a pain to deal with. Alright, let's go. Come, oh my word, more of these things. We all stick together. They have the floor ability for us. Do you see those little threads that they latched onto us on there? That's a pain. Oh crap, remodulate, yes. Remodulate now. And override field safety, and come on, oh crap, no, let's get out of that, yep, oh well. They did that whole ordeal there. They're all about selling Hawaiian food, I guess. Here we go. This is a corner. Labyrinths, they're amazing. Okay. What on earth? This is just so much crap to put up with at once. Yeah, it's easy to get bogged down and clogged here. It's just my word. Just so much stuff here. And yeah, they seem to not care about sending some of their drones off to fry. I guess that's a general thing.
I believe the door to shield control is just ahead.
They're probably on lockdown by now.
You're not wrong. Cover me. I'll override the controls.
That didn't take long. Multiple drones are closing in.
Well, at least they're consistent.
Yep. Pulse sisters. Can we bring one of them back, please? Oh, on. Good grief, man. Defiant. Shields are full of these things. Let's get out of here a little bit. Everyone else has full health at least. Compact lightning. Proton lead. All the things. Just pressing buttons. Taking pretty much pulse scissors to deal with their healing systems up. And oh, we are right in the middle of that. And in the middle of this. And all over the place.
Doors open. We're in business.
Oh my word. Let's run out of this. And is everyone else doing okay? Ah, crap. Kirsten's unconscious. Kirsten, oh. Let's see. Can we get it while we're surrounded here? Okay, Kirsten's back online. Wandering around Borg that explode is probably the best idea to use the K-bar on them. Who wants some melee versus melee of superior opponents? Seems like a brilliant choice in some universe. Which is probably not this one, but in some universe, you never know. The line must be drawn here, this far, no farther. We're here to break their little ships. Alright. Okay, there's one. There's a 6 of them drones. Okay, you need to stop. Come on, stop. Stop. Okay, switching to the Scotty. You. Finally, one down at least of those. And how many more are there? I do like the Sompek pulse wave, but yeah, I do like the throwback effect on the shoddy a little bit better at times. So we need to go this way now. Alright.
Take out that drone, the dendritic one.
Dendritic one. Which one is dendritic? It'll stay somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. You're the one that they're talking about. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. There we go with that, anyway. Ah, come on. My word. So we need to disable its ability to heal its friends. Come on. Yeah, the guy doesn't need to be... Let's see, can I switch over to it again? Okay, now I can. It wasn't letting me for a moment, like it potentially the server crashing. That'll be a pain if I have to deal with that. There we go. Yep, one boss Borg down at least. Then we get to become one. We get to become one of 5.
Room's clear. Time to get to work. While you're join us in the control room once you've finished here.
All right.
We might...
Here we
Captain
go.
Dax, this is Beta Team. Weapon control is secure.
Well done, Commander.
I think this is it.
Proceed with your mission.
Deactivate shield.
Shields will be down shortly. Dax out.
So 6 to go. 1 of 5. Yep. The other 4 are my crew. And let's go next one. they'll start beaming in more troops soon, or this is where the cutscene will start after the last one. 2 of 6. Now, oh, here we go, halfway there. Yay. It's like they need to have everyone on Overwatch a little bit better. Lita's hologram this time, but Elisa Flores. The suspense. The suspense. And it's like, why don't the Borg do this more often? Hello. Assimilated, not cool. That's not cool, dude. Time to go to see Dr. Phlox. The doom has happened again. But the wrong way. And Tersit. It's okay, they'll be fine.
Drone, state your designation. Resistance will be terminated. State your designation.
I am not... Yeah, it won't let me press the button. Alright, 1 of 5.
Acknowledged. Assimilation complete. Stand by for instructions.
1 of 5 standing by.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Initiate function at designated alcove.
1 of 5 proceeding.
Interface with console to complete interrupted subtask.
Alright. Interlink.
Retrieve drone data from regeneration alcove. Drone 1 of 5. Provide task status.
1 of 5. Task complete. 0 errors.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Assist with drone assimilation at designated console.
1 of 5 proceeding.
Interface with medical monitor.
Medical monitor of doom. Interlink.
Complete assimilation of drone.
Hello there. I understand it sucks to be you. Don't worry, it sucks to be me as well. We're all in this together.
Drone 1 of 5. Provide task status.
1 of 5. Task complete. Damage to assimilated drone detected.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Escort damaged drone to alcove for regeneration.
1 of 5 proceeding.
Interlink with drone.
Hello. You will follow me.
Escort drone to regeneration alcove for integration.
Stand here.
Transfer drone data to regeneration alcove. Drone 1 of 5. Provide task status.
1 of 5. Task complete. Regeneration of damaged drone initiated.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Repel borders and weapon control.
1 of 5 proceeding.
Okay, that should do it. Try it now.
Stop them immediately.
Wait, did you hear something?
Did you hear me? Hello? Oh well.
company! Fall back to our position. Reinforcements are on their way.
Target threat nullified. Begin assimilation.
I thought I had. Oh well, here you go.
Drone 1 of 5. Provide task status.
1 of 5, task complete, borders neutralized and primed for assimilation.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Interlink with designated console and restore weapon control systems.
Drone 1 of 5 proceeding.
Target threat nullified. Begin assimilation. Objective update. Recover critical components from neutralized Borg drone.
You have a better Wi-Fi antenna. It is mine now.
Drone 1 of 5. Provide task status.
1 of 5, task incomplete due to incursion. Weapon control partially restored to 47.2272%.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Neutralize remaining intruders and restore full weapon control.
Drone 1 of 5 proceeding.
Beta team to Dax. We're being overrun!
Shields are still up. We can't beam you out.
Oh no. That's the rest of Alpha team. They've been assimilated!
Get out of there. Run. Run!
Target threat nullified. Begin assimilation.
Sorry, this will hurt a lot.
Target threat nullified. Begin assimilation. Complete restoration of weapon control. Interface with designated console. Drone 1 of 5. Provide task status.
1 of 5, task complete. Weapon control fully restored of all the weapons that don't exist anymore.
Update. Drone 1 of 5. Transport to shield control and neutralize all intruders.
1 of 5 proceeding.
Dax to Beta Team, come in. There's no answer.
Remember the mission. We need to take those shields out. We can help Beta Team once we're done.
Let's make haste then.
Right. Let's get it done.
Look out!
Come on, fire faster. Fire. Keep firing. You're almost done. Keep firing. Come on. A little more damage. And I'm immune for some reason. firing. Keep firing. Come on, keep firing at me. Trying to keep away from my teammates so I don't heal them up, because as soon as they're done getting me crispy, it'll make the cutscene happen. Somehow I'm immune to the damage, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's one of my trait abilities. I might need to change that up so I'm not immune at lower levels. But it seems like it's only affecting on the... There we go.
Captain Dax, are you okay? Kumarke, look out!
Stop!
Okay.
You know me! We're allies! Help! Someone help me!
There's
1 of
the
5. Status report. Drone.
Can you hear me? Are you okay? Are you with us?
I'm not okay.
Glad to hear
I
it.
think I'm here.
Welcome back. Are you ready to go?
Ready to get
Now
out
the
of
real
here.
work begins.
No.
Are you able to proceed with the mission?
Do I get hazard
There's no
pay?
shame in saying no. If you need to recuperate, I understand.
What did you do?
I injected you with nanotech designed to sever the link between a drone and the rest of the Borg. It's key to your individual biosignature, and only works for a short time after assimilation. Thankfully, we got to you and your team in time.
I see. Let's proceed, Captain.
Okay, there's still time to rescue Beta Team, but right now, we need to complete our primary mission here. We're locked out of the shield controls now. Do you have any insight from your experience with the Borg that could help us crack the codes?
I believe so, yes. I'll need to interlink to a network node. Stand by. Alright. Where do we go? Just press anything. Or we press a button. It wasn't anything, though. I'll need to pause this for a moment. The internet was offline for a moment. And I'll need to pause this. Sorry, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. Alright, it's still going. Alright. Yeah, that's annoying when it does that. Let's see if it'll still be having that annoying screen there. I don't know if it'll have counted it as being done or not, or how it'll go, but we'll see how it works out because it crashes so often here. Alright, so we're still here, and we still need to press the button. Alright. Let's find the button to press again. There we go. Button pressing time again. Oh my
Judging
word.
by the look on your face, I'm guessing you weren't
Oh my word. Okay, I'm thinking this is getting to be too unstable. I'm gonna try to start it up again, but it's just, I don't know what the deal is, but it is getting tiresome, and it's still not running on the other computer to see the screen. It's still swirling on that one. It says it's online though. I might be stopping here. I'm gonna turn off Opera on this one, and hopefully I'll actually get going. So about 2 megabytes per second. I hope this won't keep crashing. Someone is hogging up all the internet probably, I guess. I don't know what the deal is, but it is a pain having to keep redoing this over and over. But yeah, that was at least the portion there. I can't see anything on this for this. It's not updating the chat to see if anyone's saying anything. I'm sorry. I might need to go to the other thing to see if it's saying anything. But for some reason that portion of the mission is being tedious. Like, okay, it's already like 9:30 though. I don't know if someone else is deciding to play every game in the universe on their own computer or not. Gonna turn off Opera on the other computer and turn off the internet on the other one. I won't be able to see chat on that. Hold on here though. Let's see, I should be able to see it here. Oh, what the heck? Is it not going? What the heck? Okay, I think I'm back online, or am I back online? Hello? I'm glad it was... Oh, good, great seeing the Borg mission. I could try to keep going, but it seems like it's gonna be acting up a bit. And yep, 8:30. Yeah, let's see here though. But yeah, here we go. I don't have chat open on the other one, but let's see if it'll crash again. I turned off internet on my other computer, which I was using to see the chat on. But I'll complete the mission if I can. But if it starts...
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you weren't successful.
Nope, we need to do the shield control
Any idea
thing.
where we could do that?
Yes, for Beta Team.
That's good. Once we rescue Beta Team, we'll send them back here to await transmission of the control codes.
Alright, let's see if I need to turn this off. But yeah, 30, okay, no problem, cool. Yep, I'm gonna close Opera on this one as well. So hopefully that takes up less network. Alright, yep, beam to assimilation chamber. Please actually do that and not crash the server again.
Ready weapons, here they come!
Yep, alright.
The vinculum is a priority target.
Alright. I guess probably it was loading up this new area. Maybe that's the thing. And they're doing the extra crispy. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the battle with Harry Kim. The Mirror Universe Harry Kim. And, well, soon it will be. Yeah, we gotta disable the healing thing there. Hopefully it's still working. Alright, disable that. Oh. Okay. But yeah, the internet's being unstable. So that's why it's rubber banding so much.
Are we in time? Have they been assimilated?
Sever link.
They're inactive. We can help them.
Alright.
Praise Lucar.
We need to hurry before more Borg arrive.
Alright. So, all the... Okay. Yeah, this isn't working, I think. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. Come on. It's almost over. It just is a matter of finally being done with it. Like, after this we still have a space battle to do, I think.
Beta Team is a little rattled, but they're ready to proceed with the mission.
I can relate to that.
They're ready to transport back to shield control. They'll hold the position and wait for us to provide the access codes. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, let's get this over with. Especially while the internet's acting up. I hate it so much. Even with the better Wi-Fi signal booster thing, it still is a dependent thing on other people not clogging up the entire internet. But it's their internet, of course, and I should just be so grateful and all that stuff. But it's like, I want this to be stable. It should be more stable. Oh well, here we are.
Check the ceilings for vincula.
And watch out for bomber drones.
Yeah, we found that out.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
You always say that. You always say you have a bad feeling about this drop. Come on. Come on. Gotta fire, and it's not letting me fire. Things are done, and now we need to deal with everything else, including the other one here. Is that another one? There's the healing one there. Now we're stuck on the floor, and you need to go fly, please. There we go. We gotta disable that the rest of the way. Oh my word. Alright, so now we need to go somewhere over that way after gathering the free stuff, hopefully. And hopefully we're still online and it didn't crash otherwise again. But sorry if it's not, I don't know what to do about it. It's just so much of a pain. That thing. Alright. Oh, and there's another healing beam thing there. Oh my word. You know what, it is getting late anyway. And there's more of this. I have a feeling it's just going to keep crashing. Especially once we get to the battle with the Mirror Borg Kim. But I could save that for tomorrow sometime. So yeah, I think... well, it's still working for now. See, another healing thing there. Stopped rubber banding, so maybe I could turn the other thing back online. Healing. No. Oh, wait, that says so she should be. Okay. Alright. You know what, let's see if I can get the internet on the other one so I can actually see the chat and see that it's running still. It might slow this down, so I'm going to do nothing for a moment so I don't take up extra compute cycles on the network or whatever it would be called particularly. But you know, let's see if I'm still online and if I can still see the chat. Make sure to set it to 144p so it's not going to auto adjust to 720 and knock me offline. Cool, yay, still online. Or at least last it said. Okay. Alright, still online. Cool. Alright. Okay, should I keep going or should I call it a night? What would be better for you, Ferdy? I'm gonna start moving around here still, but let's see here. I think once I get to this big green circle, it's gonna be a big keep going? Okay. Onward to the joy of Mirror Borg Kim.
This looks like a command center. Okay, let's see if we can take their shields down here.
Hey, Orange, cool.
You won't be shutting anything down, Captain.
And of course, they try to mimic what happened in First Contact. It's okay, Orange. Oh, I'm sorry, your stomach's still hurting.
This is where your resistance...
Hopefully it's not like appendicitis or something. I'm glad it's helping you.
Be annihilated.
Yep, here's Mirror Kim.
No.
Can't be.
Not always pleasant to look in the mirror, is it, Harry?
Dun, dun, dun.
Now,
The smart move here would be to surrender for assimilation. But I know you, Harry. Better than anyone. You're going to play the hero. For the last time.
We've encountered each other for the last time. Yeah, that's no fun to feel sick. And have other things.
Why are those large pipes moving?
They're gonna be the vinculum drone things.
More vincula! Take them out first!
You're strong. Stronger than most, to be sure. But as the Borg where you come from say, resistance is futile.
Doing these things, one thing after another, extra 50. I think it's possible to get a little bit close to their... Oh crap, we need to remodulate. Come on. Alright. Disable that. Come on, let's go.
If you're going to shoot at the king, don't miss.
Alright, will do.
Looks like His Majesty is joining in on the fight.
Wow, that's impressive.
The king has a nanite shield. It'll reflect our fire.
Oh, that's annoying. So we have to wait for the nanite shield to go away. And let's increase the team health. Where is everyone feeling sick? Where's Chevelle? Chevelle, where are you? Chevelle's unconscious. Where is Chevelle?
The nanites have to
There's
target the king and fire.
Watch out for the nanite swarms. They look dangerous.
Yep. Devouring nanite swarms are a pain. Alright, switching to the shoddy. Come on. Oh crap, it's freezing up again. Yep, here we go. Rubber banding and crashing again. Yep, okay. Come on, please. Oh,
His nanite shield is back. Check the fire.
Where are we?
The pipes are moving again. Be ready for more vincula.
Come on. Will you let me target them there? Come on. I need to have a way more powerful thing here at some point. Good grief. This is good for aerial effect anti-personnel, I suppose. Not as useful at just one-shotting electronics. But you'd think a giant arcing thing that plops out a zillion volts is going to be good against random electronics. Chevelle, what are you doing on the floor again? Would you stop that? Stay up off the floor. And Chevelle is taking a nap again. Wait, what the heck? First of all, Mr. Marquez is also taking a break. Everyone here's gold pricking. Oh, what the heck? Can we not have whatever that is? Where is Chevelle? Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah, let's do all these effects. Come on, and that is off the floor. Come on, get up off the floor. And we have to deal with all the Benjamin drones. There's one. Okay. That's the Cinder drone of Doom. So yeah, this is a lot to disable that. Common items, okay.
You're all going to make elite drones when we're done here.
Wonderful.
No! I will die before I become a drone!
His nanite shield is back. Check your fire.
Oh my word. Okay, yeah, switching to the shoddy. If I press Z, there we go. Now it's finally figuring out how to work. Yeah, you stay back, keep your crap to yourself there. Okay.
The nanites have dispersed. Target the king and fire.
Alright. That looks like the nanites have dispersed. Here's an anti-proton leash. Here's all this stuff. Go crispy, please. Please, just go crispy already. Go already. Just go. Just. Using the Terran dagger.
His nanite
There
shield
we
is
go.
back. Check your fire.
No. He's done. Finally.
You found some
Am I still
powerful
online? It
friends,
looks
Harry.
like it is on there anyway.
Word to the wise. Watch your allies closely. Their smile might be hiding a knife.
Kamarke is taking no chances anymore. She has become PTSD.
I had to. He was stalling for time. I will not be assimilated. I will not allow it.
It's going to be all right. You're safe with us. Harry. Captain Kim. We need to return to our ships, Captain. This is far from over.
Yep. Alright.
I've heard encounters with your mirror self can be rough, but I not only met him, I fought him and saw him die.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I am a little worried about Kamarke, though. I know she's been through a lot, but to kill someone in cold blood, even a Borg.
Yep, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can get her the help she needs.
Right. We still have a job to do, no matter what.
Alright, let's get those command codes to Beta Team, Captain. And while we're still all assimilated, let's have a dance. Everyone's happy now. Yay. Totally different tone to the ending. Oh well. Here we go. Download command codes while we dance like a chicken.
Please tell me you have the command codes.
I do. Sending them to Beta Team now. Stand by.
Beta Team reports the codes were effective. The Unicomplex shields are down.
Alright, we'll get out of there. Let's get out of there. Alright, we still have a little bit to go. Thanks for the GG, Fruity. And, yep, here we go. Oh yeah, Esri Dax is a Trill. Here we are with Crystalline Chaos, so it'd be the TFO, is the loading screen thing there. I did the first one with defeating the Crystalline Entity, and then another one defeating the Tholians. I haven't done the third one. I'll save that for tomorrow. Just a little bit more battle to do in space and collecting whatever loot there is. The Kings and Queens store doesn't have that much good loot. It has a few costume items, but not very good loot. Not worth it to replay for just farming loot. Other ones, like the Solana Dyson Sphere mission onwards, tend to have way better stuff.
We've got a problem out here. Several, actually.
Let's hear it.
We managed to shut down the central beam they were firing into the vortex while you were captured, but now they're firing 3 beams at it.
Wonderful.
It looks like they're trying to escalate whatever it was they were doing to the vortex when we arrived.
We need to take those emitters down.
Easier said than
down,
done.
down.
While most of the Unicomplex is unshielded, the Borg have large capital ships shielding the emitters. We'll have to deal with those ships before we can take out the emitters.
Understood.
The Undine Planet Killer is en route to this location, but it won't be able to fire until the emitters are out of commission. We need to take them down as soon as possible.
Looks like we have our work cut out for us, Captain. Let's leave our dent out.
The Undine are still with us, moving into formation.
They're doing their part, Captain. Time to do ours. If we don't take these emitters out, we all lose.
Picking up a localized defense field around the emitter. Some type of ECM.
Once the shield is down, we use ECM to disrupt the field and target the emitter.
That we need to deal with. Sometimes it's better to be on, like, right above them to use their own structure to block the other incoming fire. Power Krispies. Carrying my ship, that's wonderful. Let's hope we can not do that. Come on. Get free of this stupid tractor beam. 7 seconds on the other thing there. Port Q is changed, so no longer selecting the tractor. Wow, yes we are. There's no thing.
The cube's down. Disrupt the emitter defense field so we can destroy it.
Oh my word. Well, there I go again. Here we go on the edge of tomorrow as we know it. Yeah, come on. Respawning. Here we go. Respawn. Alright, now let's get a little closer and do things a little better. Hopefully. Oh, we have to just press disrupt emitter. Ah, crap. Need to slow down. Full impulse is way too fast, and I removed one of the items that increased the turn rate, so... No way.
Nice work. Beta emitter is vulnerable. Take it out.
Emitter Beta is down. Next stop, Point Gamma.
Just heard from the Undine. The Planet Killer will be here soon.
Let's hope they keep their finger off the trigger until the emitters are down.
They're aggressive, Captain. Not suicidal.
Right. Let's hope these Aetherian upgrades keep us in the fight.
I'm reading a considerable increase in Borg defenses there. Hell, fast speed to Point Gamma. Engage.
Get over there, probably engines to maximum. Sorry this is taking forever. Hopefully I'll stay online for the rest of it. Although,
that octahedron won't go down without a fight.
It's in our way. Take it
if
down.
it goes offline, I'm just going to call it there. Because I'm tired of trying to get it back online. But hopefully it'll just keep working. We are rubber banding a little bit. They are late. I'm stuck here. Oh my word. Yep. Oh my word. There's the octahedron I was talking about. Come on. Yep, there we are, defeated again. Oh my word. Gotta not be in the midst of it too much. I need to upgrade this ship even more, or at least just be careful a bit better. The joy. Okay, here we go again. Alright, here we are. I failed. Got too far away. Let's just extra crispy to maximum. They're still tractor beaming me. There we go. Alright, let's see. Where's their assimilator? Let's focus on that one. Take my own advice and keep to the edges while destroying the things instead of not being an idiot. Or instead of being an idiot, that's the thing. I need to not be one. Whereas I'm very good at being one. Let's see, focus on the things closest, like these tractor beam emitters are a pain. Come on. One less tractor beam, and those are torpedo launchers that can fire right through the shield. And let's see here. Mirror board octahedron is up there somewhere. Cutting beam array, that definitely needs to go. Come on, come on. There's another one. Did they just plop that one into existence? Or did it just appear over another structure? There we go. And now we can focus on this a little better. And the last of the kinetic amplifiers to max out the crispy torpedoes. Put something else there eventually now. I don't know. Can I put anything here right at the moment? Let's see here. Do I have anything? I think I have. There's disruptor turrets. Okay. Come on. Disruptor turret. There we go. I can flop a disruptor turret somewhere. Probably should wait until the V'ger thing shows up, or whatever it was. Come on, let's go. Well, using a phone anyway, just by pressing buttons like an idiot.
Octahedron destroyed. Time to disrupt the emitter's defense beam.
Alright. Come on. Alright, taking all those items. And disrupt emitter. Is there an alpha one I think as well?
Emitter Gamma's defense field is down. You know what to do.
I hope there's not another one. I thought V'ger showed up like the Borg.
I'm picking up a huge energy source at Point Delta. We need to get over there. Fast.
Okay, so there's not an
Reading
alpha.
the planet killer on long-range sensors. It'll be here soon.
Right. No pressure.
Alliance vessels, the situation grows severe. Destroy the final emitter. We will do the rest.
Understood. We're on it.
Cal, best speed to Point Delta. No time to lose.
Yep. Well, here we are. So it's the nucleus of the V'ger thing anyway. Giant space turret. So spiky. Alright, anti-proton thing's done I guess for the moment. Let's try and keep the outside of this. There goes my fields already. Again, what the heck? guess I just got all the damage from the ionizing photon field that just caught up with me. Here we go, again. On the edge of tomorrow, as we know it. Borg groundhogs versus Borg tribbles. Who would win? Maybe Borg alligators? Outside of the fray. Let's get it dealt with a little bit. Yeah, my shields are just gone, so I guess it doesn't matter to have them online or not. This is actually where having to digitize the plasma beams would probably be better. Borg gators, yep. Or even worse, sharks, Borg sharks versus Borg gators. Or would they all be friends after they're Borg? There we got those now. So yeah, just have to work somewhere. Out here.
What the hell? The Borg have a major?
It certainly looks that way, Captain.
Vescas, Borg reverse engineered the design and built it.
Hey, Beta. Major. New car protector door.
It must be a Unimatrix vessel. Their flagship.
We'll classify it later. Take it down.
Borg feature thing. 37 seconds for a wrong one, turret. So yeah, hold on, disrupt that. Kill the wrong part on the road there, disruptors. But yep. Here's the old lead. Not very useful, but something like that at least. Yeah, all my abilities have timers on them. The game. Some abilities makes a difficulty for the other things on the timer as well then. I'm sure it's probably already doing. Alright, the giant glowing beam. Factor probe. That should be outstanding in the field.
We did it! The Borg flagship is down!
No, it must be so wild, yep. It is kind of cool. I think there's ways to adjust it so it looks more authentic to the show, like removing things, but I tend to like keeping it since it's useful to see in combat, like what's actually having an effect, even though it's like, you can't really read all those that fast, consciously, just unconsciously.
There goes its defense field. Take it out!
Or sometimes.
That's it. Get to a safe distance. The planet killer is clear to fire.
It's time to get to minimum safe distance, which is another universe. It's time to flee in panic. There we are. Finally, cutscene time. intensify forward firepower. And now it's Space 1999. Alright, and there's the Etherean bubble.
To the Alliance and Undine vessel, I offer sincere greetings. You have succeeded against staggering odds.
Thas and Fea thought the Ethereans couldn't survive in fluidic space.
Correct. However, the Harmony is safely within the spatial anomaly once
extra
occupied
crispy.
by the unit complex. There is no fluidic material of any kind in here. It is, as you might say, a pocket of normal space.
I see. Why are you within this anomaly?
A valid question. We are here to prevent another incursion by the Borg Kingdom. They do not give up easily. We believe that unchecked, the odds of them attempting to recreate a vortex are high. Simply put, we must be vigilant.
We can't get in the bubble either. Anyway, understand comms, hail the Undine. They'll want an explanation.
I trust you have detected the vessel within the new anomaly.
We have their Ethereans, our allies against the Borg.
This is most irregular. Under normal circumstances, we would order them to depart the sector or face destruction. But as we both know, these are not normal circumstances. As long as that anomaly is in place, these Ethereans are protected from any attack. We will be watching them, however.
Perhaps the Alliance can be of assistance with that.
A generous offer, but we must decline at this time. This will be an internal matter for us.
Very well, contact us if you change your mind.
I can't say I'm surprised they turned down your offer. Still, what happened here today may very well be the first step toward better relations with the Undine in the future.
Yep, indeed.
I think it's time for us to go home. Wouldn't want to wear out our welcome after all.
Yep, let's
Are
get
you
out
ready
of here.
to depart?
More than ready. So, back to DS9 for a moment, though. For a trip to Dr. Bashir's.
We made it. I expect there are plenty of people eagerly awaiting our report on DS9.
Indeed.
Then let's not keep them waiting. See you there.
I'll take us in the transfer range to the station. And I am the helm. Ah. Here we go. Transport range. Da-da-da-da-da.
Before we turn in our reports, let's stop by medical and have those Borg implants removed.
Yep.
I happen to know one of the doctors there very well.
Yeah, you
He'll
don't
take
say.
good care of you.
An excellent suggestion, Captain.
I'll let them know you're coming. Are you ready to go?
Yep, let's go. To another loading screen. And there we are. De-Borgified. But this is the mission where we get the costume add-ons that would allow us to have, like, various
There you
Borg
are.
gear.
Welcome back. The procedure was a complete success. No more Borg implants for you. Is the patient cleared for duty, Doctor?
Yes, of course.
Then if you're up for it, the command staff wants to debrief us.
Be safe out there. Doctor's orders.
Yeah, I'll try. Yep, a little bit cool. Although I've only had Zarva have most of it. It works with her personality a little better, being twitchy, at least. So yep, there's Zarva there. Alright, so now talking with everyone. Alright, Captain Dax.
I have to say, Borg modifications weren't a good look for you.
Are you
Thankfully,
sure?
my chief medical officer was available to remove those. Besides being my husband, Julian's one of Starfleet Medical's best.
I appreciate Dr. Basir's efforts, Captain. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Between you and me, I'm concerned about Kumarke. I was a counselor on DS9 during the Dominion War. I know post-traumatic stress when I see it.
And so does everyone since the show MASH and everything else. Anyway, I'm concerned as well.
She's a fine officer. We'll need people like her out there if the Borg Kingdom comes back for a rematch.
They aren't exactly known for being team players. At least as far as the Alliance is concerned.
They were worried. Agreed. Perhaps we're seeing a new direction for them.
Anything's possible. But I wouldn't expect an invitation to any holiday parties from them anytime soon. For now, it's like a wise man once said. It's in the purview of the diplomats.
Indeed, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Alright, and let's see here. Anyone else here? Nope. Can't talk with them. Okay, we're getting rubber banding effects again. So, yay.
Your report on the events in fluidic space was quite thorough. The temporary alliance with the Undine was unexpected, as was the arrival of the Etherians.
That's putting it mildly.
I will update the leaders of the Assembly. I suspect they will want to monitor the situation in fluidic space quite closely. Should another incursion occur, they will want to take action.
I don't think the Borg Kingdom will be a problem for some time, but it's wise to remain vigilant. I don't think it'll be a problem all the time. But yeah, here's Kumarke though.
Well, my friend, once again, we have prevented a great calamity. It's becoming something of a specialty for us, I think.
Yes, Admiral. How are you feeling? Our mission was harrowing, to say the least.
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. The Lucari are quite resilient people. I will endure. Don't worry.
Don't hesitate to seek help from a counselor. The burden of command can be quite heavy.
Yes, you're right, of course. Thank you for the kind advice.
You're quite welcome, Admiral. Alright, and to the faction leader, that's this one here.
I reviewed your after-action report. Well done. Losing fluidic space to the Borg Kingdom would have been disastrous.
Unfortunately, our unlikely allies helped us turn the tide.
Agreed. This could be a turning point for our relations with the Undine. More than a few members of the diplomatic corps are enthused about the possibilities.
I can imagine, Admiral. I prefer the Undine as allies, not enemies. Alright, time to get out of here and collect the reward, whatever it'll be. I don't think there's much else to do apart from that. But yeah, storm clouds gather. I think I might do that next time.
Joyous greetings, friend. Your mission was truly a successful venture. Along with the Undine, you have repelled the forces of the Borg Kingdom and disrupted their command structure. With luck, many cycles will pass before they will be able to pose a threat to us again. For that, the Etherian Concordium owes you our sincere pledge of gratitude. Your efforts prove, once again, that harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are strong. May our friendship continue to grow deeper in the cycles to come.
Okay, and of the rewards that happen anyway are the Universal Kit modules Devouring Nanite Cloud, which I already have, and a choice of 2 shields that are both crap, so doesn't matter which one. There we go though, and gonna call it here. Game over, man, game over. Well, thanks Ferdy, Orange, and Joe, and anyone else who is here. I don't remember for sure. I don't know if the scrolling up would show because I restarted a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, for now though, gonna call it a day. And take care, everyone, and try again to not go crazy.